drives it in. Tevin Tate, he'll open the scoring with a 2-point basket.
3-point basket in the corner and gets it to fall.
With a Springdale with numbers, 3-on-1. Finds Isaiah. Oh my gosh. Isaiah Seeley with a dunk. The from Muldrow to Seeley. Long 3-pointer. Oh my goodness. Cortland Muldrow. Pulls up at the elbow. He shot good! Isaiah Seeley at the buzzer. And Springdale's going to walk away with a double overtime win.
I'm done. I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
Brianna, she'll shoot. 3-pointer. Good! Oh, Brianna Wilson.
Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, yeah. From my 90s, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hamilton will fire. 3-pointer on the way. Shot good! Tenley Hamilton.
Yeah, fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again, I'm on that all again, yeah, yeah.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks. bring on summer.
Clay Maxey NWA is just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Clay Maxey NWA and ClayMaxeyNWA.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harp's. Hometown fresh.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McLarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash, or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
I'm done. I'm done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
Brianna, she'll shoot. 3-point. Good! Oh, Brianna Wilson.
Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, yeah. From my 90s, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hamilton will fire. 3-pointer on the way. Shot good! Tenley Hamilton.
Yeah, flat in the parachute, gripping that pole again. I'm on that all again, yeah, yeah.
Shot off the glass and in. 10-8. He'll open the scoring with a 2-point basket.
3-point basket in the corner and gets it to fall.
With a Springdale with numbers, 3-on-1. Finds Isaiah. Oh my gosh. Isaiah Seeley with a dunk. The from Muldrow to Seeley. Long 3-pointer. Oh my goodness, Cortland Muldrow. Pulls up at the elbow. He shot good! Isaiah Seeley at the buzzer. And Springdale's gonna walk away with a double overtime win. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principals Jason Jones and Paul Grape, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale and Har-Ber High School, it's our pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of Springdale Public Schools Television. Zach Arns, high above Bulldog Arena. I've got my partner tonight, Connor Jenkins. Connor, great to see you again.
It's awesome to be here. I can't wait to get some.
These are good times for all of the basketball programs involved. The Springdale Lady Bulldogs back on the rise into double-digit wins. Har-Ber, one of the better teams in the 6A West. Going to be a tough test tonight, and as we go through the night, we'll talk about that. We got a big one in the nightcap in the boys' game.
Yes.
You've got a chance to see Har-Ber all year. Tell us a little bit about them.
I mean, they're the reigning conference champions for a reason. They lost Kaylin Coons, which is a huge loss, but at the same time have returned 4 starters, as well as Patience McDaniel, who's averaging 20 points per game. So they're on a 4-game losing streak right now, so a little bit rough, but they've been playing well before that. So see what happens tonight.
Yeah, this is one of those you throw out the records kind of things. Har-Ber comes in 7-7 on the year, 1-2 in conference play. Springdale 2-2 in conference play, 11-5 overall. Had a rough one on Saturday against a good Rogers Heritage team. Rogers, that was their second game in 2 nights, and it looked like they had a little bit of dead legs. A lot of these players that you see on the floor tonight were girls that were freshmen last year, now sophomores, bigger, stronger, faster.
Yes.
This team is much improved over last year. We're going to find out just how much they have improved.
Still extremely young as well.
Very, very, very young. So we're going to set the lineups here as they come out of the huddle. For Springdale, it'll be Charlene Hudson, Tinley Hamilton, Adriana Hernandez, Aubriana Wilson, Jacayla Bunch. Alexis Placencia, that's the one number that I've got confirmed so far. Patience McDaniels, she'll open up tonight. Galatia Andrew. Looks like Mary Blake Martfield, and I'm missing one.
Delaney Roller.
Delaney Roller, thank you very much. All right, glad to have you along here in the Bulldogs. There it is. That's my first $2 fine tonight. Glad to have you along here at Springdale Public Schools Television. Connor Jenkins, Zach Arns, so glad to bring this to you on a Tuesday night here in Northwest Arkansas. Tenley's going to jump center with Patience McDaniel. Har-Ber's got the tap, and we're underway.
Underway for a good game, I hope.
It's going to be fun. This is McDaniel. Works it around to, that's Martfield. Nice look underneath. Nice up and under. Daniel's shot off the glass and good. So we're in the scorebook already. Patience McDaniel with the 2-point basket. Now Springdale with their first possession.
She's showing you why she averages 20 points per ball game. I mean, going down to the paint, getting her buckets when she can.
Jacayla Bunch can't get it to go. And now Har-Ber's got the basketball. Just underway here. 30 seconds gone first quarter. This is Galatia Andrew working off the pick from Martfield, whistling a foul.
I think that's a blocking foul on Martfield.
I think they called that on Charlene Hudson, if I read that right. That'll be her first team foul, number 1. This is Andrew. She'll collect it in the backcourt. Fresh 35 for the Wildcats.
Andrew going to have to do something here to get the offense going.
Andrew on the drive, cut off there by Hudson. Finds Martfield at the foul line, working on Tinley Hamilton. Martfield clears a little space, left-handed shot won't go. Aubriana Wilson's got the rebound. Springdale on the run.
Wilson's been an amazing player for Springdale this year.
Aubriana left-handed shot, that won't go. Kind of a wild shot. Thought she got bumped. No call. Roller comes away with it. Nice pass from Andrew. Now Andrew will fire. Long three-pointer. Front rim no good. This is Martfield.
It's something the Wildcats focused on tonight is coming in and winning the rebound battle. So far have done a good job of it.
Patience McDaniel with her second basket. It's a quick 4-0 lead for Har-Ber here in the first quarter. This is Charlene Hudson. Charlene, little floater on the lane, rattles home good. So Springdale's on the board, and here we go. Springdale wants to play fast. See if they can get Har-Ber into a track meet. That's when they excel. 6:20 to go here, first quarter.
I think Coach Jenkins knows that, wants to play a little slower. They see Andrew dribbling the ball up pretty slow. Wants to get in the half court and run their sets.
This is Andrew. Nice look underneath to Martfield for the easy 2 and the whistle. Mary Beth Martfield's going to go to the line.
And that's what Martfield's got to do. She's got to be aggressive. She always, in the past few games, she's been able to make some great moves, but has not been shooting great from field goal. So tonight, that's going to be a different thing for the Wildcats if they want some success.
Mary Blake Martfield will step to the line. She'll shoot one. It is loud in here, and we are just underway. That shot rolls in good. So Martfield completes the and one. Har-Ber has their largest lead at 7-2. Aubriana Wilson drives center. Aubriana at the elbow, back to Jacayla Bunch. Springdale just playing a little fast right now. Shots are wild here early. McDaniel on the run out. Shot good there by Delaney Roller, and we're going to get a quick timeout. 5:52 to go here in the first quarter. 9-2 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Welcome back to Springdale. Our score 9-2, 5:52 to go here, first quarter. Adriana Hernandez has checked in for Springdale. She'll provide a little outside shooting for the Lady Bulldogs. This is Charlene Hudson on the drive, a little Euro step, shot hard off the glass. Charlene comes down with her own rebound. She'll fire along the baseline. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Roller, and Har-Ber's got it back.
Hudson is a freshman and has already been aggressive offensively tonight. She should be a main player for them tonight.
Roller at the elbow. That's good. So Har-Ber shooting very well here in the first quarter. They've run out to a 9-point lead here at 11-2. Here's Aubriana. Ball taken away. Placencia came away with it, couldn't hold it. With 5:20 to go here, Springdale will inbound with 28 on the shot clock.
And right now, a very good sign for the Wildcats is this is not what they've been doing in the previous games of executing some plays. And right now, the Bulldogs going to have to turn that around, execute some of their own.
Kayla's got the basketball, tries to drive center. Here's Tenley. Tenley will spot up, three-pointer on the way. That's too strong, no good. And McDaniel comes down with it. Now it's Roller on the run out. Back to Martfield. Good ball movement here by Har-Ber. Patience McDaniel on the drive. Basket's good. McDaniel's got 6 here in the first quarter, and Har-Ber leads by 11 at 13-2. Tenley will fire. Back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Patience McDaniel. Springdale can't find the bottom of the basket right now.
And that's kind of Springdale. They like shooting early in the shot clock and like getting baskets. I've seen that a lot in the film that I've watched. And so, I mean, they're just going to have them fall.
Liberty Miller's at the scorer's table. Roller's 3 is no good. Here's Aubriana. Aubriana Wilson going to the basket, whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Andrew. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1. And with 4:32 to go here in the first quarter, Liberty Miller's going to check in. Good defensive player. Hoping to get some offense out of here. Into the ball game for Har-Ber will be Carrington Deffenbaugh, number 2. She'll check in. Andrew will take a seat, as well as
Lunningham.
Lunningham, there you go. Thank you. Ellen Lunningham's checked in, number 15. I had her as 14. That's where the confusion was. Jacayla Bunch can't get it to go. Placencia comes down with it. This is Deffenbaugh, watched by Liberty Miller. 4:15 to go here, first quarter. It's been all Har-Ber so far. Deffenbaugh on the drive. Shot knocked away there by Hudson. This is Martfield, finds Placencia. Her shot rims out no good, grabs her own rebound. They're going to say last touch there by Delaney Roller.
I like the double team right there by the Bulldogs, trying to speed up the Wildcats. You said it at the beginning, they want to play fast.
They want to play fast.
And
so
that's exactly
feels
what
like
the
they're
Wildcats
almost playing too fast right now. And you're throwing shots up, like you said, early in the shot clock. Springdale not working the clock or the offense at all so far. Here's Charlene Hudson on the drive. Charlene, little floater, one-hander, back iron, no good. We got a jump ball situation. Well, looks like they're going to call a foul on. Hudson's going to get called for her second personal foul. That's big.
That is big.
Casey Self's going to check in for Springdale.
Hudson has the only 2 points and has been the most aggressive offensive player so far for the Bulldogs.
No changes for Har-Ber. 3:41 to go here, 11-point ball game. Deffenbaugh with the basketball. This is Delaney Roller working off the pick from Martfield. Roller drives center, pulls up, jumper on the way, that's short. I'm going to say last touched by Har-Ber. It'll be Springdale basketball with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Right there, Roller just getting a little frustrated. I mean, normally being face guarded all season, so it's a little different look that Springdale's throwing at her, and she's not accustomed to it.
Across the timeline comes Aubriana Wilson. Aubriana picks up her dribble, hands to Jacayla Bunch. 15 to shoot for Springdale. Jacayla finds Liberty Miller in the corner. Her three-pointer, too strong. McDaniel comes away with it, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Springdale, so they'll keep possession here with 2:56 to go here in the first quarter.
You like the aggressiveness right there by Bunch, trying to send a message that we're not going to go away easily.
11 on the shot clock. Hamilton back to Bunch. Finds Aubriana, whistle, foul.
I think that was on McDaniel.
Yeah, they're going to call Patience McDaniel for her first personal. It's team foul number 2.
Right now the refereeing pretty neutral. Nothing going lopsided at all, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and for as fast and as physical as they're playing here, they are letting them play to this point.
Yes.
Jacayla Bunch to inbound. Finds Liberty Miller, and they turn it over. And we're going to get whistle and a foul. Aubriana Wilson will be whistled for her first.
Right there, could have been a call to jump ball, but at the same time, you never know. We're not down there, so we can't really see the whole details behind it.
2:47 to go here first quarter. Springdale now going to pick up full court. Jacayla Bunch watching Patience McDaniel. This is Martfield to Deffenbaugh. Back to McDaniel. Down to Martfield in the lane. Spins, and they're going to call her for the travel.
The defense has definitely picked up for the Bulldogs so far.
Yeah, it feels like they got their feet under them.
Exactly.
Har-Ber started so fast. Galatia Andrew going to check back in. Alexis Placencia as well.
That starting lineup did a pretty good job for the Wildcats, so Coach Jenkins going back with it, seeing what she can get. But right now the Bulldogs have a lot of momentum on the defensive end, need to get it on the offensive end.
Madison Wilson will check in for the first time tonight. Har-Ber back to their original starting 5. On the floor for Springdale, it's Wilson, Self, Aubriana Wilson, Jacayla Bunch, Liberty Miller. Here's Aubriana on the drive, splits the double team. Her floater off the glass, that's no good. And we get another, it's like jump ball, possession arrow favor Har-Ber. We've kind of hit a lull here. It was hot shooting to start the game.
Yes.
13-2 is our score. Glad to have you along here on the Bulldog. That's $2. That's another $2 for me on Springdale Public Schools television.
I wouldn't be able to do it at all. So,
yeah, you figure by the boys' game, I'll have it right. This is Galatia Andrew with the basketball. Hands to Patience McDaniel. Plenty of time to shoot here. 20 on the shot clock. Roller fires, three-pointer. That's short. Jacayla with a rebound. This is Jacayla Bunch.
Bunch has done a good job of being an energy person for the Bulldogs so far.
And she's their best on-the-ball defender by a long stretch. Here's Liberty Miller looking for some room. Finds Aubriana. Pass can't find its target, and away comes Har-Ber. Andrew to Roller. Spot up three-pointer. Rims out, no good. Placencia tracks it down. This is McDaniel along the baseline. Whistle, and they're going to say blocking foul on Jacayla Bunch.
And that's McDaniel's recipe for success, is getting on that left block and putting down anything she can from that left block. I mean, I want to see the points on how many points have been scored on that left block.
Patience McDaniel will step to the line. She'll shoot two. 1:33 to go here in the first quarter. Knocks down the first one. She's got 7 here in the first quarter.
And this is a way more dominant performance that we're seeing from her. In the last 2 games, she had 15 and then 14. She averages 20, so has had a little bit of subpar games. Now she's kind of picking it up a little bit.
McDaniel gets both. The lead grows to 13 at 15-2. Jacayla working on Martfield. Jacayla taken away by Delaney Roller, and now Har-Ber on the run, and there's Liberty Miller. Cut her off. Nice play by Andrew, and we'll get a whistle and a foul.
Andrew went into the body of the defender and perfectly twisted to get a foul right there.
Liberty Miller whistled for the foul. And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 1:15 to go in the quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
We welcome you back to Springdale. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Barnes. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Public Schools television. It's the crosstown rivalry, East versus West, Blue versus Red, whatever you want to call it. The varsity girls tipping it off tonight. We got the boys game coming up after this. 15-2 our score. Har-Ber coming out, really shooting the ball well, moving the ball well. Springdale just can't get their legs underneath them right now.
And I think they've done a better job, Springdale, in getting their defensive legs under, but the offense have not followed.
Hasn't quite. This was sort of the start they had out at Heritage on Saturdays. Glacia Andrews steps to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot from Andrew rattles home good. Her first point in the ball game.
Andrews kind of around that 6 points per game mark, so more of a playmaker than a scorer for the Wildcats.
Andrew gets them both. Springdale finds themselves in a huge hole here. Down 15 first quarter. Tinley Hamilton at the scorer's table. She'll come in at the next whistle. This is Jacayla Bunch. Bunch to Aubriana. Aubriana looking for some room. Little step back. She'll drive center. Shot no good. Whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Placencia. That'll be her first. It's team foul number 3.
Placencia just having to do a better job right there of staying straight up. I mean, Wilson doing a great job of getting into the body of the post player and just trying to finish over it.
Tinley Hamilton's going to check in for Madison Wilson. Second shot upcoming for Aubriana Wilson. 59.2 seconds left here in the first quarter. That shot won't go. Placencia with the rebound. She'll hand to Andrew. Alicia Andrew will come across the timeline. We're going to say last touch there by Jacayla Bunch with 41.9 seconds to go. Har-Ber will inbound. 18 on the shot clock.
This shot clock has definitely changed the game of basketball.
It has.
In high school.
Yeah, makes teams. I was watching the JV game prior to this, and no shot clock in the JV. Much slower pace.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Nice look there from McDaniel to Placencia. She can't get it to go. Whistle and a foul. 2 shots upcoming.
Placencia has a little bit of a struggle finishing the ball around the rim, but I mean, you got to credit a little bit of that to the defense of the Bulldogs doing a great job down low and just trying to protect that.
Liberty Miller will pick up her second with 31.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. First shot from Placencia at the line, good. Her first point in the game. Adriana Hernandez going to check in for Liberty Miller. Second shot upcoming for Alexis Placencia. Rolls around and good. So Placencia gets both. Lead at 17 here, and we get a whistle.
The Wildcats have been very efficient tonight at the free throw line, so, I mean, you can credit that a little bit to the scoring.
Not sure what the whistle was.
I think maybe the shot clock.
No, it was only 31.1, so there would be no shot clock.
Then there's
yeah, there's a discussion going on between the referee and the scorer. They put 28 on the clock, so maybe it started late. So here we go. And we'll get back underway. Here's Tinley. Springdale just needs a basket here. Something to go in. There's Casey Self. She'll hand it to Aubriana. 20 seconds on the clock. Aubriana underneath to Jacayla. Whistle foul. That's going to go on Martfield.
And if you can't get a bucket, go get fouled to go to the free throw line. That's Bulldogs motto right there.
Markfield with her first personal. Jacayla, she's got a weakness in her game. This is it. Not a great free throw shooter. Good on-the-ball defender. Good slasher. This is an area the young sophomore is going to have to work on here. 14.2 seconds to go first quarter. Jacayla's second shot upcoming.
Shoots it kind of one-handed, actually.
Yeah, she's a lefty. She shoots her free throws right-handed. Now here's McDaniel. Ball came off her foot. Jacayla's got it. Here's Aubriana. Aubriana back to Jacayla. Jacayla, she'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Placencia with a rebound. That's how the first quarter will end. Our score, after 1, Har-Ber 19, Springdale 2. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Welcome back to Springdale as we start the second quarter. And let's be honest, Har-Ber came out, they're on fire.
Yes.
There is no change in the game plan whatsoever. They have rebounded well. They've shot the ball well. They've moved the ball well. Gotten Springdale in foul trouble here. We're into 7 fouls in one quarter. For Springdale, right now you're just trying to find a basket.
Yeah, it's been an offensive masterpiece right now by the Wildcats, but then a very offensive woe kind of first quarter for the Bulldogs. And so, it's two opposite ends of the spectrum, but it's all about hitting one shot for the Bulldogs, and that can propel them to getting back into this ball game.
You talked about Patience McDaniel off the top. She's got 8. She leads all scorers here in the first quarter. Pretty balanced scoring for Har-Ber all the way around. Placencia with 2. Rollers got 4. Markfield with 3. And Galatia Andrew rounds out the scoring with 2. The only player to score for Springdale in the first half. Charlene Hudson, who's checked back in.
With 2 fouls, so you got to watch
2 fouls.
that.
This is, you're at a point now. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Galatia Andrews going to get whistled for it. It'll be her second.
Andrew got in foul trouble in the previous game, so going to see what happens in this one.
So Springdale will inbound near side here, just underway here, second quarter.
Yeah, Coach Jenkins doesn't want the foul trouble to happen with Andrew.
Deffenbaugh checks back in. Here's Hudson. Finds Tenley on the wing. Tenley back to Aubriana. Springdale will reset here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 20 to shoot for Springdale. Here's Hudson on the drive. Hudson can't get it to go. Loose ball. Casey Self comes away with it. Basket's good. Casey Self.
That's the first field goal since the first 2 minutes of the ball game for the Bulldogs, so good sign.
Her first points in 6A West action this year. This is McDaniel on the drive. Little left-handed floater, good. Patience McDaniel has 10. 45 seconds gone here first quarter.
Patience McDaniel told me her minimum tonight was 20. So
20, all right.
We'll see what happens in that little battle that she has with herself.
Here's Hudson. She'll spot up. Shot on the way. That rims out. McDaniel with a rebound.
I love the aggressiveness of Hudson saying, if someone's going to get points, I will. But
Roller beats everybody back. Can't get the shot to go. It's going to be knocked around, and they're going to say last touched by Springdale. Right now, Har-Ber just beating Springdale back down the court.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of what we saw Saturday against Heritage, just kind of those dead legs. Springdale played a very physical game Friday night against Bentonville West as Liberty Miller checks in. Casey Self's going to sit. Jacayla Bunch coming back in. Aubriana Wilson will go down.
Who doesn't play physical with Bentonville West?
Yeah, and it was a physical game. And then Saturday, Heritage, good basketball team, a lot better than they've been in recent years. They're playing a young point guard, Carly Castile. She was unbelievable.
She's a beast.
Here's Deffenbaugh. She'll fire. Three-pointer. That's no good. Tenley with a rebound.
Not the best shot from a bench point guard right there, but at the same time, something for the Wildcats. Need to get going here a little more offensively other than Patience McDaniel.
Here's Jacayla working on Marchfield. Oh, had Liberty underneath. Now goes to her whistle. No. Wow. And they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Hey, that's a great play by Delaney Roller.
Woo. She timed it perfectly, too. I think Jacayla kind of got a little off balance with when she got the pass and then wasn't able to finish.
6:23 to go here in the half. Springdale will inbound. 18 to shoot. Now they're going to reset the shot clock at 35. They're going to say Delaney Roller had possession of the basketball, so they'll go back to Tinley. Tinley going to drive to the right at the elbow, a little up and under, and they're going to say she walked.
Kind of switched the footing a little too quickly, and I can see the walk. I can see a no call.
There's
as
a
well.
Euro step, and then there's a Euro step, which she tried to get away with there. And it'll be Har-Ber basketball. So Aubriana Wilson's going to check back in. Adriana Hernandez will sit. There's Deffenbaugh. Springdale pretty good in the press game, but boy, they've just been getting beat back into the defensive end as Charlene Hudson picks up her third personal foul. Aubriana Wilson's going to have to check back in. Now they're going to bring Adriana in.
If you're the Wildcats, that's exactly kind of what you want to do. You want to attack Hudson and make sure that she can't be a factor.
Especially with Kaya McCoy out. That's another ball handler that Springdale does not have on the floor right now. Aubriana will check in. She'll play the point. Kayla will play that off-guard spot. You got a couple girls right now playing out of position.
Yes, I mean, and that's what losing McCoy does to you.
Deffenbaugh, first shot, good. Carrington Deffenbaugh has her first points in the ball game. The lead at 18, 22-4. Second shot, no good. Miller with a rebound. Aubriana trying to make something happen. We'll get a whistle and a foul. 2 shots upcoming. Deffenbaugh will get whistled for her first. With 2 minutes gone here, Aubriana Wilson will step to the line. She's 0 for 2 tonight.
For as fast as Springdale wants to play, this has been a very slow ball game so far.
Especially with the fouls as Aubriana gets the first.
Already 14 fouls called.
Aubriana's first point in the ball game. Springdale going to have to slowly fight their way back into this. It's a good Har-Ber basketball team. Second shot, no good. Uncharacteristic of Aubriana at the line tonight, 1 out of 3. Patience McDaniel.
I don't know how you keep stats like this. I can't do it.
Loose ball. McDaniel and Miller hit the floor. They're going to say jump ball. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. Delaney Roller will inbound.
I don't know if it's your brain or, I don't know.
Years
I can't.
and years and years.
Yeah.
It was a very lonely childhood. I used to score a lot of games at home. Here's Roller. Roller drives right, watched by Aubriana. Nice little crossover there by Roller. Pull-up jumper. That shot short. Tinley with a rebound.
I mean, a good move. What do they say? A $5 move, a penny shot.
Yep. Here's Aubriana. Aubriana matched up on Patience McDaniel. She'll drive center. Here's Adriana. Hernandez. Three-pointer on the way. Front rim no good. Placencia with the rebound.
And right now you got Andrew out of the lineup. Patience McDaniel kind of runs the point forward position for the Cats.
She pulls up at the foul line. Good. Patience McDaniel has a dozen.
She's not looking to stop.
No, she is not. When you're getting wide open jumpers, why would you?
Exactly.
Nice steal there by McDaniel. Roller comes away with it. 1-on-3. Roller going to the rack, has it swatted away by Jacayla Bunch. Went off a Roller, and it'll be Springdale basketball.
I see what you were saying earlier. The best on-ball defender.
She is, and she joined the team last year at the midway point, and she is developed quite nicely. Lunningham going to check back in for Har-Ber, as well as Laurel Smith has checked in. Yeah, I got that right. Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah. And Bunch running the point guard right now.
Yeah, and with Hudson out, Springdale doesn't have a lot of options at that point guard spot. Nice little backdoor cut. Passes behind Liberty Miller, and Har-Ber's going to get it back on another Springdale turnover. I'm watching Coach Hunsucker over here, and she is just, if she had gum, she would have worked that gum to death by now.
Yes.
She is really struggling with the speed at which her defense is playing right here. Here's Liberty Miller on the steal. And Jacayla going to drive, and that's knocked away nicely by Patience McDaniel.
And she's realizing how much she needs McCoy.
Yeah, that and the foul trouble with Charlene Hudson. Those are two things that Springdale can't afford right now.
It's insane to think 2 freshmen are the centerpiece of your ball handling already.
Here's Aubriana, long three-pointer. That rims out no good. Not sure why Adriana let that go out of bounds, but It'll be Har-Ber basketball right in front of the student section. Gets it to McDaniel. This is McDaniel, now doubled by Miller and Bunch. Markfield comes away with it. This is Deffenbaugh. Back to McDaniel. She'll drive center. Nice little move there by Patience McDaniel. 6 in the second quarter, 14 in the game. The lead now 20 at 25-5.
And that's what McDaniel does. I said it earlier, that left block is home for her. She just knows how to score from there.
Aubriana, she'll shoot long three-pointer, good.
That's a good sign for the Bulldogs, a bad sign for the Wildcats. If they get going from three-point range, it could be a bad game for the Cats.
3:40 to go here in the half. Springdale's first three-pointer of the ball game. This is McDaniel. Smith, three-pointer off the side of the rim, no good. Aubriana's got it. Quickly into the front court comes Aubriana Wilson. Wilson on the drive. Lefty off the glass. Good basket and the foul. So Aubriana Wilson will go to the line. We'll see who the foul is on. Looks like that's going to go on Markfield.
If you're the Wildcats, you cannot let Wilson get going, because if she does, it could be a way different ball game than it has been.
Izzy Crittenden going to check in for Har-Ber. Delaney Roller's back in. Galatia Andrew as well. Madison Wilson coming in for Springdale. Aubriana will go to the line. She'll shoot one. 26-10 our score. 3:22 to go here in the half. Aubriana gets the and one. So Aubriana Wilson, she's got 7 here in the quarter.
Andrew back with the 2 fouls.
It's Crittenden. Now Smith. Smith looking for a little help. Finds Galatia Andrew. She gets loose. Nice little no-look. Madison Wilson fighting in there for the rebound, whistle. And it's going to be Springdale basketball with 3:01 to go. So a little momentum here for the Lady Bulldogs, and we're going to get a timeout Har-Ber. 3:01 to go in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
No matter what kind of car you drive, 2 things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Welcome back to Springdale. 3:01 to go here in the half. 26-11 our score. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Arns. Glad to have you along here at Springdale Public Schools Television annual. I don't know. We still haven't come up with a real creative name for this. You know, it's East versus West, Red versus Blue, whatever you want to call it.
The battle for Springdale.
So Dogs and the Cats getting together. It's Springdale basketball. Jacayla Bunch will inbound. On the floor for Har-Ber, it's Andrew. It's like Crittenden, Patience McDaniel, Markfield, Delaney Roller for Springdale. Aubriana Wilson, Jacayla Bunch, Adriana Hernandez, Madison Wilson, and Liberty Millers. Foul problems for the Dogs here in the first half. Kind of been the story. Here's Aubriana.
What about the battle for Chickendale?
It's a working title. Jacayla has her shot knocked away by McDaniel, and she's going to step out of bounds trying to go get it. So it'll be Springdale basketball. They'll have a fresh 35 on the clock.
2 blocks for McDaniel already, so she's doing on both ends of the court pretty well tonight for the Cats.
Springdale with the lob to Madison Wilson. Nice catch. Madison looking for help. Finds Jacayla in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Good. Jacayla Bunch.
That's some momentum right now for the Bulldogs.
She's got her first points, and Springdale's cut the lead down to a dozen at 26-14. 2:24 to go here in the half. This place, I'm going to be honest with you, I did not expect it to be this full this early.
Yes.
It is loud in here. It is full, and you can feel the intensity here.
I think we're at half capacity already.
Markfield at the elbow, can't get it to go. Madison Wilson with a rebound, and here comes Springdale with 2:05 to go.
I imagine we see probably double this in the boys' game.
It's going to be nuts. Here's Jacayla, and they're going to say offensive foul, Jacayla Bunch. That's her second. So if my math is right, Liberty Miller, she has 2. Charlene Hudson has 3. Jacayla Bunch now has 2. For Har-Ber, Galatia Andrew has 2. Leticia Ramirez going to check in for Springdale. She's another on-the-ball specialist. Offense is coming, but she is a defensive specialist for these Lady Bulldogs.
Well, you've got time if you're a sophomore, for sure.
She played a lot last year as a freshman for these Lady Bulldogs.
And McDaniel averages 2 charges per game. I haven't seen that in a person in a long time.
McDaniel can't get the shot to go. Wow. That one was out, in, up, down, and Patience McDaniel gets another basket, and now Springdale's going to get a timeout. Nobody turned around to inbound the basketball. And with 1:33 to go, we're going to take a quick timeout. 28-14 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Public Schools television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Welcome back to Springdale. 1:33 to go here in the half. 28-14 is our score. Out of the timeout, Liberty Miller, Madison Wilson, Leticia Ramirez, Aubriana Wilson, Adriana Hernandez on the floor for Springdale. For Har-Ber, it's Delaney Roller, Martfield, Galatia Andrew, Placencia's checked back in, and Patience McDaniel. Here's Aubriana at the elbow. Shot won't go. Placencia with a rebound.
And right now, the Bulldog defense has stepped it up a bit, which has made the offense step it up.
That shot won't go. McDaniel on the run. Nice play there. Roller out of the corner. Shot on the way front of the iron. No good. Har-Ber can hold here as we go under a minute to go.
And Andrew, wise decision right there as the point guard resets it. Didn't want to speed up how the Bulldogs are wanting them to play right now.
And Martfield travels with the basketball with 51.5 seconds to go.
And you talked about at the beginning, the Bulldogs want to play quick. They are
do.
playing quick right now.
Maybe playing faster than they really want to go here as Deffenbaugh checks back in. Andrew will sit down with the 2 fouls. 51.5 seconds to go. Fresh 35 for Springdale on the clock. They trail by 14.
But it doesn't feel like 14, honestly.
No, it really doesn't. Springdale has really struggled just to put the ball in the basket.
12 points in the second quarter, though.
Yeah. Aubriana finds Liberty Miller. Here's Adriana Hernandez working the perimeter. Near steal by Deffenbaugh. Aubriana comes up with it. Aubriana in the corner. Back to Liberty Miller. Liberty watched by
5 seconds left.
Yep, 5 seconds on the shot clock at Springdale. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Who's the call on?
I think it's on McDaniel.
That's the way it looks. Yeah, you mentioned it. There was, 3 on the clock?
Yeah.
And Patience McDaniel's going to pick up her second.
A little bit of a bailout there by McDaniel.
Yeah.
Got to be aware of the shot clock at that moment.
Tinley Hamilton at the scorer's table. Aubriana Wilson will go to the line. Madison Wilson's going to check out.
And Wilson has really led the charge here in the second quarter for the Bulldogs on the offensive end.
First shot upcoming for Aubriana Wilson. Rims out, no good. Roller comes down with it. 15 seconds to go in the half. This is Roller ahead to McDaniel. McDaniel on the run. Finds Deffenbaugh on the wing. Her three-pointer, that's no good. And we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Springdale with 5.6 seconds to go.
This is a big shot if the Bulldogs can get it to fall.
Here's Aubriana. She'll pull up, shot knocked away by Deffenbaugh, and that's how the first half's going to end. Our scores, we go to the locker rooms. Har-Ber 28, Springdale 14. We'll be back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Play Maxey NWA and playmaxeynwa.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harp's. Hometown fresh.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McLarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
I'm done. I'm done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
Brianna, she'll shoot 3 points. We welcome you back to Springdale. Our halftime score, Har-Ber 28, Springdale 14. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Arns. Springdale kind of gets it in gear in the second quarter. They outscore Har-Ber 12-9, but still a formidable deficit as we start the third quarter.
And, I mean, you got to give it to Springdale a little bit in that second quarter. Got it a little bit going, led by Aubriana Wilson. Did a great, amazing job scoring the ball. But at the same time, Wildcats just kind of let up on the defensive end, got a little too comfortable with their lead. And so, I mean, Springdale has momentum right now coming into this half.
Patience McDaniel leads all scores. She's got 16 to lead the Wildcats. Aubriana, as Connor mentioned, leads Springdale with 7. And I think the first 5 minutes here are going to tell us a lot about how this game's going to go as we move into the latter half of this game. Springdale's going to have to make a run at some point. You might as well make it early Har-Ber, however, playing really good defense, especially interior defense, blocking a lot of shots, getting their hands on a lot of passes. Yes. They've made life really, really difficult for a Springdale team that hasn't shot it particularly well.
I mean, especially in that first quarter, you only had 2 total points, and I don't know how many field goals attempted. So, I mean, the Wildcats definitely have been able to put the pressure on them defensively, but at the same time, they broke it a little bit in that second quarter, and that's probably what they're going to look to replicate here in the third.
All right, so we're about ready to start here. It's going to be Har-Ber basketball. Delaney Roller, Galatia Andrew. Looks like Alexis Placencia. Looks like Hartfield and Patience McDaniel will be the 5 for Har-Ber. For Springdale, Jacayla Bunch, Tinley Hamilton, Charlene Hudson in with the 3 fouls. That's Aubriana Wilson, knocks it out of bounds, and Adriana Hernandez. Those will be the 5 for Springdale. Glad to have you along here on the Springdale Public Schools Television. We got a good one going on right now. Got a good one coming up, boys game.
Hudson, the freshman, is going to have to definitely watch herself with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, she's got 3. Jacayla's got 2. Liberty Miller also with 2. Here's McDaniel, and they're going to get Hudson for her 4th.
And, I mean, it was a foul, too. I mean, seeing it from up here, got a little too aggressive on the jump shot, tried to block it, and went for glory over the foul.
So Patience McDaniel will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Quickly up off the bench, Liberty Miller. McDaniel, the left-hander, first free throw's good. So she'll open the scoring here in the third quarter. Charlene Hudson's going to sit down with those 4 fouls. We probably won't see her till mid-fourth quarter.
Mid-fourth quarter, even if that.
We got a little timeout here. Jacayla getting her shoes straightened out.
And, I mean, Coach Hunsucker needs Charlene Hudson in the game in that fourth quarter.
McDaniel gets both. The lead grows to 16 at 30-14. Quickly into the front court. This is Jacayla Bunch. Bunch on the drive. Has it knocked away. McDaniel comes away with it. Springdale now going to try and trap. It's broken there. Galatia Andrew with the basketball. Finds Roller in the corner. She'll drive baseline. Delaney Roller's got 6, and the first 4 points here in the third quarter belong to Har-Ber. They stretch the lead back out to 18. They've led by as many as 20. A little up and under there, knocked away by McDaniel, whistling a foul. That's 3 now on Patience McDaniel.
And that was a little iffy foul. You never know. It's a 50-50 in my opinion. Could have been a block, could have been a foul. They just
I don't think she got
way.
her on the arm. I think she got her with the hip. I think that's probably going to be the call. 7:13 to go here. Aubriana going to step to the line. It's been a tough night for her. First free throw on the way is good.
And Coach Jenkins going to allow McDaniel to run in there a little bit more. And that's going to be a risky move because she gets that 4th. It's going to be.
You trust your veterans when you get to a point like this in a rivalry game. You just trust them.
That's a 4-year veteran, too.
Exactly.
Exactly what Charlene Hudson will be in a few years.
Markfield with a rebound. 1 out of 2 for Aubriana. It's 17-point lead, 32-15. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jacayla Bunch. It'll be Har-Ber basketball.
See, that press has done a good job of wasting some shot clock time, but has not been able to be effective in making Andrew and McDaniel pick up the ball.
McDaniel inbound, plenty of time on the shot clock, 27 to shoot. This is Galatia Andrew. This is McDaniel, left-hander along the baseline, good. That's a smooth jump shot from Patience McDaniel. She's got 4 in the quarter, 20 in the game. And with 6:50 to go here, the lead's 19. Tenley comes down with a rebound off the missed shot. Jacayla will reset here, 30 to shoot.
Right now, McDaniel not letting Wilson get anything on the offensive end.
Tenley's got a nice jumper from just beyond the foul line. Tenley's first points in the ball game.
It's nice when you have a stretch center like that that can go out there and get those kind of shots. You need those.
This is McDaniel. Mid-range jumper from Patience McDaniel's good. The lead goes back to 19 at 36-17.
McDaniel a lot more aggressive offensively to start.
Yeah, she's on fire right now. Here's Jacayla with a little crossover. Martfield went for a ride, and Jacayla gets the easy 2. 2 minutes gone here.
Martfield had no recourse other than to stand up and smile.
They're going to count the basket, and we'll see who they call the foul on.
I think maybe Bunch.
No, they just called it on Liberty Miller.
Oh.
That's going to be 3 on Miller. The basket's going to count.
How much is that for McDaniel?
You're going to make me do this. 16, 22, 24, looking for point number 25.
Wow. So she reached her minimum.
Patience McDaniel gets the and one, and she's got 25 in the game. The lead's 20 at 39-19. Here's Aubriana. Hands back to Tinley. She'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. Andrew comes down with a rebound. Now Har-Ber going to slow it down here.
Har-Ber done a great job tonight of making Springdale play their pace. You saw it in the second quarter. Springdale sped it up, but the Wildcats have been able to slow it down again.
There's a steal by Aubriana. Working on Andrew. Basket's good, and the foul. So Aubriana, she'll get the basket. Galatia Andrew going to pick up her third personal foul. With 5:30 to go here.
Two of your main players and 3 fouls.
Yeah, we got a lot of foul trouble here tonight for both sides here. Carrington Deffenbaugh is going to check in for Har-Ber. Aubriana will try and complete the and one.
Carrington Deffenbaugh, not normally a factor off the bench, but has been able to give some spot minutes and some very good spot minutes tonight.
Aubriana gets the free throw. Deffenbaugh come across the timeline. Deffenbaugh finds Roller. A little step back, thought about the three. Now working on Jacayla. Jacayla cuts her off, and we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 5:18 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
We welcome you back to Springdale. He's Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. Zach Orange, voice of the Bulldogs. High atop Bulldog Arena. 39-22 our score. 5:18 to go here in the third quarter. You know it's a big crowd and a big night.
Ooh, yes.
When you're getting texts from out of town going, hey, I'm watching.
Yeah.
I want to shout out to my guy, Zach Clark, watching back in Searcy, head coach of the Lions down there, former Springdale football head coach. Taking it in tonight. Delaney Roller's got the ball on the wing.
It's a big environment to be in tonight for both teams to play. I mean, I think this is the biggest the rivalry's been in a very long time.
Definitely. A lot of emotion in the building tonight. Nice move by Placencia up and in. She's got 4.
She's had trouble finishing tonight, but gets the finish right there and a perfect move.
4:50 to go here, third quarter. This is Aubriana with the basketball. Aubriana on the drive. Well, no look. That won't go. Yes, it will. Aubriana Wilson. She's got 6 here in the quarter.
A lot more aggression from her and Patience McDaniel offensively.
13 in the game for Aubriana. Markfield back to Roller. She'll shoot the 3. That rims out. No good. Jacayla's got it. Springdale with the run out. Had it. Adriana was the first one down the floor. Couldn't find her.
And we saw a lot where the Wildcats were the first ones down the floor. Springdale's picked it up a little bit more and have gotten the speed up.
Springdale turns it over here. Jacayla a little out of control there as Carrington Deffenbaugh races back down the floor. Deffenbaugh finds Markfield on the baseline. Deffenbaugh drives center. Runner won't go. Aubriana comes down with it. Patience McDaniel takes it away. Can't get it to go. Hamilton with a rebound. Now Springdale looking to go the other way. Finds Adriana. Adriana can't get the reverse to go. Markfield with the basketball.
Right now just a very quick ball game. Probably how Springdale wants it, but at the same time have not been able to capitalize on the offensive end.
Casey Self's at the scorer's table. She'll come in at the next whistle. This is Roller. Delaney Roller cut off there by Adriana Hernandez. Back to McDaniel. Open 3. That's short. Jacayla Bunch with a rebound. Springdale had gotten this back to 12 at one point. Har-Ber just took off here at the beginning of the third quarter. Here's Liberty Miller. Back to Jacayla. That shot's a 2. Had her foot on the line.
I don't know. Har-Ber's got going more of Patience McDaniel got going for sure. She has led the offensive way here for the Wildcats in the third.
Casey Self, Leticia Ramirez going to check in for Springdale. Lunningham's in for Har-Ber, as well as Macon Butler.
Coach Jenkins going pretty deep into her bench. We talked before the game and what the rotations were
exactly,
going to be.
Yeah.
She's gone a little deeper than she normally does. And, I mean, one of the things she said coming into the season was a little bit of weakness in the depth of the team, but she looked to go into it tonight.
This is Andrew. 20 to shoot for Har-Ber. This is Roller. Left-handed shot's good. Delaney Roller, she's got 8. Lead back to 17 at 43-26. This is Ramirez. Back to Aubriana. Aubriana. Off the glass and in. Aubriana scored 8 here in the quarter. And back and forth we go here. This is the game we sort of expected. Back and forth. Har-Ber got out to such a quick lead at the end of the first quarter, 19-2. Here's McDaniel. Nice move. That won't go. Cunningham with the rebound. Andrew will pull it back out. Har-Ber will reset.
Andrew, kind of the resetter.
Yeah, and
night.
That's a veteran point guard pulling the basketball out, saying, "Hey guys, let's take our time here." They're going to say last touch there by Patience McDaniel, and it'll be Springdale basketball here with 2:12 to go here in the third quarter. Crowd has definitely filed in. It is loud here in the. If you've never been in the old, this is the last year of the Springdale gym.
Yes,
we'll get the new building next year.
Of course, when I graduate, it's gone. So
this place, when it's full, and you get a really emotional game, it is one of the loudest gyms you're going to run across. Aubriana Wilson's going to be whistled for the foul. It'll be her second. With exactly 2 minutes to go, Har-Ber will have the basketball.
One of the best atmospheres to be in as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun when, this place is old. There's no way around it. And it's the last of its kind here in the 6A West, an actual gymnasium on-campus, inside the school type gymnasium.
Yes. Most of them, like Rogers, their new gym is just like futuristic compared to here.
And they're all the arena styles. This is an old gym, and it is loud, but it's ours.
It's proud.
Roller can't get it to go. I think that's Cunningham came down with it, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Springdale, so they'll get it back here with 1:32 to go. Madison Wilson's going to come in for the Dogs. Tenley Hamilton will sit. Liberty Miller's coming out of the locker room. She had checked out a couple minutes ago with 3 fouls, and she's now heading back towards the Springdale bench. Injuries, Kai McCoy, we mentioned that. Foul trouble, Springdale, that bench has gotten really, really short.
Yes, and Charlene Hudson, she was the main player in that first quarter, had the 2 points of the only 2 points and was aggressive offensively, but then gets in foul trouble, has 4. It's hard to be aggressive when you've got 4 fouls.
Patience McDaniel comes down with a rebound off the Wilson miss. This is Galatia Andrew out of the corner. McDaniel comes down with it. Basket won't go. Cunningham comes down with it. Fresh 35 for the Wildcats. Exactly a minute to go here in the third quarter. Galatia Andrew, she'll fire. Long three-pointer, good. Nice shot there by Galatia Andrew. She's got 5.
She needed one to fall. She's been unable to get those to fall from three-point range. And gets
Aubriana the basket and the foul.
Aubriana has not needed anything to fall because everything's fallen for her right now, has had an amazing third quarter.
Aubriana's going to go to the line.
What does she have, 17 tonight, I'm pretty sure?
8 in the quarter, it's 11, 12, 15.
15.
If my math is right. Aubriana gets the and one. Nope, she's got 18 now. You were right.
Hey, there we go. My math's better.
Yeah, you're still taking math class. I haven't taken a math class in like 30 years. 15-point ball game. Galatia Andrew with the basketball.
Rare win.
Asking for Patience McDaniel to come to her. She'll turn back center, finds Roller. Roller, step back 3 on the way. Front rim, no good. And we're going to get a travel here. Macon Butler, good strong rebound. Just couldn't finish the deal. And with 16 seconds left, it'll be Springdale basketball.
Like you said, it was a good rebound and a good effort play, but then just the turnover right there for the Wildcats.
Last 7 here in the quarter. Aubriana Wilson with the basketball. As Connor said, she's got 18 so far. Whistle. And she's going to go to the line. She'll shoot 2 with 1.9 seconds to go in the quarter.
I don't know if anybody's actually scored outside of Aubriana this quarter.
Jacayla's got 4, Hamilton with 2, but this has been Aubriana's quarter. She'll step to the line. She's got 2 shots upcoming. First free throw on the way, good.
She's done the majority of the scoring for sure.
Rachel Davis has checked in for Springdale.
Her first minutes tonight. Interesting by Coach Hunsucker, really testing her depth as well tonight.
Second shot from Aubriana's up and in.
and Springdale inbounds the ball when it was Har-Ber inbound.
So they'll reset the clock at 1.9 seconds. Casey Self's going to check in. Rachel Davis going to take a seat. And when they reset this here, like I said, 1.9 seconds, and there you go. 14-point ball game. 46-32 is the score. Daniel inbounds. It's knocked down by Jacayla Bunch. And
the clock, I don't think, ever ran.
Yeah, clock never stopped. Boy, that they're going to say that's the end of the quarter. So our score after 3, Springdale Har-Ber 46, Springdale Bulldogs 33. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
Welcome back to Springdale. It is loud here in the Bulldog Gymnasium. We start the fourth quarter here. Springdale down by 13. Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. This is about what we expected here for the second and third quarters. Har-Ber just ran out to a 19-2 lead to start the ball game.
I mean, that's exactly what's the whole right now. 13 points is the lead for Har-Ber, and it's just because of that first quarter, because the other quarters have been really tight or have been in favor of Springdale. And so that's what they've got to do. I mean, put 4 quarters together is always the plan in football. Well, you got to put 4 quarters together in basketball as well.
Story of the game's been Patience McDaniel for Har-Ber. She's, if my math is right, 25 in the ball game.
Woo.
Springdale, twofold. Poor shooting, foul trouble. It's really kind of hindered what the Bulldogs have been able to do here. Charlene Hudson's back in for Springdale. She'll be out there with Hernandez, Jacayla Bunch, Tinley Hamilton, Aubriana Wilson. For Har-Ber, this is Roller with the basketball. Delaney Roller, she'll drive center. This is Patience McDaniel. Galatia Andrews out there. Placencia in Marchfield. Placencia turns center. Nice up and under move. Good.
Placencia, they saw a mismatch. She had Wilson on her, a much smaller defender, and went to work.
Jacayla, the basket and the foul. Springdale quickly up the floor. They'll get the 2. The foul is going on. I believe they're going to call Delaney Roller for the foul. So Springdale answers right back. Jacayla will go to the line. She'll try the and one here. And Springdale here in the fourth quarter is going to have to find some sort of an answer if they're going to get back into this for Patience McDaniel. She's got 25 in the ball game. And Jacayla gets the free throw.
She said it wasn't her specialty, but at the same time, she proved you a little bit wrong right there.
She's got 10 in the ball game, and the lead down to a dozen at 48-36. This is Andrew.
Andrew just not getting anything right now.
Finds Markfield in the corner. They're looking for McDaniel underneath. Springdale doubling her up. Here's Roller. She'll fire the 3. That good. Nice shot by Delaney Roller.
Exactly
Answers
what
the
the
3-point play
needed
by Springdale with a 3 of her own. Here's Aubriana.
And Charlene Hudson, I think that's why they're looking for McDaniel, is because she has Hudson on her.
There's Hudson with the floater. That won't go. Andrew with a rebound. Quickly up the floor. Nice look to Delaney Roller for the easy 2.
5 points already for Roller.
Roller's got 13 in the ball game. A very quiet 13. You know, she's been integral in what they've done. But boy, when she gets going, and we get a whistle and a foul. 2 shots upcoming.
And also the presence of Roller being a 3-point shooter kind of threatens it. Although she only shoots 26% from 3 this year, she's known as a 3-point shooter in the league.
Mary Blake Markfield gets whistled for the foul. Jacayla will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot on the way, good. Jacayla finding the stroke here at the foul line. Hit her last 2. 6:37 to go in the ball game.
I'm just excited that we're about to get to the boys' game. I'm so excited for that. I don't know if I've been this amped in the 3 years I've been doing this.
Jacayla gets both. This is Andrew, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Aubriana Wilson. That'll be her 3rd. Andrew hits the floor hard, but I'm getting the sense just watching Galatia Andrew play that she hits the floor hard a lot.
Yes.
She puts everything she's got into this, and, her body hitting the floor is not new.
No, I mean, especially she's the libero for the volleyball team for Har-Ber Wildcats, so her literal job is to get on the floor for the ball.
Okay, they're going to say Har-Ber basketball. Last touch there by Tinley Hamilton. 6:29 to go. As Connor mentioned, boys game coming up. That is going to be, should be a good one. And not just that, it's going to be a bit of a spectacle here. This place is packed. Here's Andrew, fires, three-pointer, rims out, no good. Tinley with a rebound. Springdale with possession of the basketball.
You see, even with Hudson back in the ball game, they're going to let Bunch dribble the ball up.
Let's look to Jacala, from Jacala. Here's Tinley at the elbow. That shot won't go. Placencia with a rebound. Nice feed to Roller. They're 2-on-1. It's Martfield and Roller. Roller thinks about the three. Now she's going to pull it back out. 15 to shoot for Har-Ber. I don't think they reset the shot clock.
I don't think they ever did. Yep, there you go. Well, that's not even accurate either.
Yeah, they just reset the shot clock to 35.
Midway in the possession.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. Patience Daniel can't get it to go. Tinley comes up with a rebound. That whole possession discombobulated from the beginning, but
yes,
Springdale's got the basketball. Here's Jacala Bunch. Jacala driving center. High off the glass, it won't go. Andrew there. Good defense there by Martfield. This is Patience McDaniel. She'll pull up. That shot good.
That has been there all night tonight for McDaniel.
McDaniel's first points here in the quarter. She's got 27 in the ball game. Hudson gets it to go. Charlene Hudson, her first point since the first quarter, and we get a timeout. 5:18 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Welcome back to Springdale. 5:18 to go in the ball game. 15-point lead for Har-Ber. They've outscored Springdale here in the fourth quarter, 9-7. Star here in the fourth quarter has been Delaney Roller. She's got 5 of Har-Ber's 9 points, and as we get to towards the halfway point here of the quarter again. If Springdale's going to get back in it, they're going to have to go on a run. One run from Har-Ber, and this thing could get out of, and they put them away.
I mean, exactly. And Paige McDaniel been a little too quiet for comfort in the quarter so far. So, I mean, a run from her could put this away. But, I mean, Aubriana Wilson has had an amazing ball game. So, I wonder what she's going to do here in this fourth.
No changes in personnel for either team. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. Springdale going to go full court here. Martfield will inbound. Get it into Galatia Andrew. Finds Martfield. Har-Ber breaks the press. They'll go back to Andrew. Ooh, nice move by Galatia. And it's back to Delaney Roller. She drives center. Floater's no good. Pulled down by Martfield. Roller, fire again. 3 ball on the way. That's no good. Patience McDaniel with the rebound and the putback.
You like the no quit right there by the Wildcats. I mean, that's exactly what they got to do. If the bucket's not falling, you got to go get the rebound.
Who was that?
That was Wilson.
Thank you very much. Aubriana Wilson with the basket. Sorry, was counting up points. Make sure I was up to date. So,
considering this game, who else would it be? I mean, Aubriana Wilson.
She's been everywhere.
Carried the load offensively.
All right, so here we go. 4:27 to go here in the ball game. Delaney Roller with the basketball. Plenty of time to shoot. 15 for the Wildcats. This is Galatia Andrew. She'll fire 3-pointer. Good, nice shot, Galatia Andrew. She's got 8.
This might be the run you were talking about for the Wildcats.
Somebody was going to have a run here at some point, and it was either going to get Springdale back into it, or Har-Ber's going to be able to put this one away. Charlene, little step back. That shot on the way, rims out, no good.
Very
Butler
nice
with a
shot.
rebound. This is Martfield. Har-Ber can take their time here. They don't have to hustle. Butler passes up an easy 2 to Roller. Ball's knocked around. Here's McDaniel. Daniel tries to step under. It's no good. Whistle and a foul. And I think that's going to go on Aubriana. So that's 4 on Aubriana.
And I think what you're seeing right now here, especially in this fourth quarter, is veteran leadership against young team. Because this Wildcat team returned, like I said earlier, 4 starters from last season. Right now, you've got freshman, sophomore, junior. Like, it's a completely different team atmosphere.
Patience McDaniel gets the first. Adriana Hernandez will check out. Liberty Miller checks in for Springdale. She's gone back to the locker room in the third quarter. Glad to see her back out there. 3:44 to go in the ball game. McDaniel gets the second. Lead back to 20. Here's Jacayla on the drive. High off the glass, it won't go. Ball's batted around. Falls right to Galatia Andrew. This is Roller. Pull-up jumper along the baseline, good.
Nice, smooth move right there. The pump fake and finish.
Out of the timeout, Har-Ber has come out and hit 4 straight shots, and now with 3:15 to go, the lead's largest of the ball game for Har-Ber at 22 as Charlene Hudson answers right back.
I like her game a lot. She is very slick with the ball.
Just a freshman.
Which is scary for the league. 6A West better be on alert.
This is a extremely young Springdale team. Tinley Hamilton, the only upperclassman out there at the moment. This is Martfield. Martfield drives center. Jacayla comes away with a loose ball. Jacayla Bunch on the run. Jacayla going to drive all the way. Whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Andrew. That's 4 on Galatia Andrew. Jacayla's going to go to the line. She'll shoot 2. 2:41 to go in the ball game. Boys game coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Alexis Placencia will check in at the whistle.
I don't know if these stands can get any fuller than they are right now.
It is going to be a wild night here. I don't know what we're seeing on the far side, but it is packed on the far side. It is packed on the near side where we are. It is going to be a wild night. The boys' game come up. It's a wild night so far. Jacayla gets the second.
Har-Ber's done a great job of taking care of business here in this fourth quarter.
19-point lead. Here's Roller. She'll fire 3 ball on the way, good. Delaney Roller has really come alive here in the fourth quarter. She's got 10 in the quarter. Charlene, little crossover, that's no good. Comes away with her own rebound. So Charlene Hudson with 2:22 to go in the ball game. 22-point Har-Ber lead. Har-Ber going to go to 2-2 in conference play. Springdale going to fall to 2-3. Both teams still very much in the hunt for playoff position this early in the season. Patience McDaniel comes down with a rebound.
For sure. I think we'll be seeing both these teams in the playoffs.
I think so. McDaniel, pull up. Lefty's good.
I think that's 31 for McDaniel.
You're going to make me add all this up. Patience McDaniel with a boatload of points. She's been all but unstoppable tonight as Jacayla Bunch drives all the way.
Bunch has been pretty good as well.
This is Galatia Andrew. I've got her with 33.
33, okay. Wow.
Charlene Hudson finds Liberty Miller alone underneath. Couldn't handle it. Back to Jacayla with 1:20 to go. Jacayla fires. Patience McDaniel comes away with it. Andrew fires ahead to Martfield. Little too strong. And it'll be Springdale basketball. And now we're going to get wholesale changes for the Dogs coming into the ball game. We are going to go deep into the bench. Casey Self has come in for Springdale. Caroline McVeigh is in. Maiden Brooks, Rachel Davis, and Camelia Flores Espada checking in for Springdale.
Waving a little bit of a white flag here, saying
Ella Lunningham's going to check in for Har-Ber. Looks like Izzy Crittenden going to check in as well. Deffenbaugh's checked in. Laurel Smith has checked in, and Placencia. Those are the 5 for Har-Ber. So last 1:10 of the ball game. Madison Wilson will come in at the break. Here's Caroline McVeigh. Looking underneath there for Maiden Brooks. It'll go out of bounds. Maddie Wilson will come in. Casey Self will sit. And with 1:06 to go, it'll be Har-Ber basketball. 60 seconds to go in the ball game. Boys game coming up in about 20 minutes. This is Placencia. It's Crittenden. And she throws it into the bench, and with 48.3 seconds to go, it'll be Springdale basketball.
Crittenden, only a sophomore, so you can chalk that up to a little sophomore mistake.
Boy, we are going deep into the roster tonight. Haley Curbo is checked in.
You're having to pull up the roster, too.
Yeah, I'm having to pull up the roster on both teams. This is Caroline McVeigh across the timeline. Looking for Madison Wilson underneath. They're going to say last touched by Har-Ber with 31.6 seconds to go. No shot clock.
And you said, I mean, one team was going to go on a run in this fourth quarter.
And it was Har-Ber that went on the run.
Wildcats.
Yeah. Somebody was going to go on a run at some point. And we're going to get a 5-second call, and Springdale will turn it over. So the boys' game's coming up. It's going to be a good one. Two teams, 2-1 in conference play. Springdale coming off that big win over Heritage on Saturday.
And both teams losing to probably the eventual 1 and 2 seeds, the Bentonville West and Bentonville.
This is Crittenden. That's Curbo. Back to Crittenden. Crittenden going to drive center. Shot over Rachel Davis is no good. Now we got bodies hitting the floor here with 8.1 seconds to go. They're going to say it's Springdale basketball. And that is going to do it. Our final score, Har-Ber 69, Springdale 47. Connor and I will be back with the boys' game coming up. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Clay Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Clay Maxey NWA and ClayMaxeyNWA.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harp's. Hometown fresh.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McLarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash, or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
I'm done. I'm done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
Brianna, she'll shoot. 3 points. Good! Oh, Brianna Wilson.
Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, yeah. From my 90s, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Metro, don't trust you,
Hamilton will fire. 3-pointer on the way. Shot good! Tenley Hamilton.
Yeah, flat in the parachute, gripping that pole again. I'm on that all again, yeah, yeah.
Shot off the glass and in. Tevin Tate, he'll open the scoring with a 2-point basket.
3-point basket in the corner and gets it to fall.
With it, Springdale with numbers, 3-on-1. Finds Isaiah. Oh my gosh. Isaiah Seeley with a dunk. The dunk from Muldrow to Seeley. Long 3-pointer. Oh my goodness, Cortland Muldrow. Pulls up at the elbow. He shot good! Isaiah Seeley at the buzzer. And Springdale's gonna walk away with a double overtime win.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quacka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, 2 things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Clay Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Clay Maxey NWA and ClayMaxeyNWA.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harp's. Hometown fresh.
And we welcome you back to Springdale as we're getting set for the boys' game here. And you don't need to build this one up very much, do you?
No.
Springdale, Har-Ber. Springdale ranked number 5 in the state. They're coming off a huge win over Heritage over the weekend. Har-Ber hanging right in there. They're 2-1 in conference play. I mean, this is just one of those games you kind of look forward to on the calendar every year.
I mean, I've had it marked on my calendar for a while now. I mean, this is a very good and opposite-ended teams. I mean, you've got one team that's heavy guard play in the Springdale Bulldogs, and then you've got the other team heavy post play in the Har-Ber Wildcats. So it's going to be a fun one to see who dominates in what areas tonight.
Yeah, and we've got a very electric environment here at Bulldog Gymnasium. This place is packed. I mean, we got fans packed to the roof. There's folks all around us here at our broadcast position. It is going to be a really good time tonight. He's Connor Jenkins. He's voice of the Wildcats. Zach Ards, voice of the Bulldogs. Glad you're with us here on Springdale Public Schools Television. We're getting ready for starting lineups here, and as they introduce the Wildcats, tell us a little bit about each of them as they come out.
I mean, they're going to probably announce, I think, Ferguson first, and he's been an in and out kind of guy of the lineup. Then they've got Jackson Conley, who is the guard for the Wildcats, has been a very good defensive presence. I think he averages about 3 or 4 steals per game and is the second leading scorer for the team, as well as you got Hayden Wood, the sophomore. Chase Chambliss coming into the lineup. Coach Jake Von Knopp is getting a little bit of a trouble, so he's on a little bit of a punishment duty as he's going to take the bench role tonight, and Chambliss will take the start, as well as you got Nate Kingsbury, who, I mean, there's nothing much you can say other than he has been dominant this season in the post and has been able to force his will upon a lot of teams this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch Kingsbury take on Tevin Tate. Tevin, 6'7", yes. 270 pounds. I mean, it's a physical. They're built a little bit different, but here come the Bulldogs, and no changes as far as the lineup goes. Zion Sanders, sharpshooter. He likes the corner threes. We'll talk about him as the night goes on. He'll get to start tonight. Zion, his running mate in the backcourt, he really doesn't need much of an introduction. This is Cortland Muldrew, who had 38 Friday night in Bentonville West. Had just 17 in the win over Heritage. He was really good. Carson Tangnes, he's kind of the defensive specialist. Carson starting to find that long-range game, hit a couple of threes, and here comes the superstar himself. This is Isaiah Seeley, 6'7". He's wing player. He really hasn't gotten it going yet. Hasn't had one of those dominant games. He hit the game winner here last year. And the guy in the middle, this is Tevin Tate. And this is 6'7", 270 pounds of just pure bulk. He likes to bully the ball inside. Very adept around the basket. He's a guy that they're going to try and go at deliberately, try and get him the ball as soon as they can. See, he's very good down on the low block.
And you said it earlier, both games last year, and of course, the
buzzer
rivalry,
beaters,
both buzzer beaters.
Yeah, both games
That's
last
how
year.
this game could be. And like you said earlier with the girls' game, we throw out the records, let's play some basketball.
Yep, here we go. Springdale's going to break the huddle here. Coach Price will send him out. Coach Deffenbaugh very calmly sitting on, I mean, you can tell everybody's got a lot of nervous energy except Coach Deffenbaugh. He's just kind of sitting at the end of the bench, just kind of taking this all in. And Tevin and Chambliss going to jump center.
And I wonder, this is the big thing, how long Fontenopoulos will stay on the bench, because he was a main factor in that Bentonville game, had 11 points, was a defensive presence, and it's just going to be interesting to see how he's played tonight.
Here we go. Tate Chambliss to jump center, and now we've got whistles. They're going to move Cortland's foot back across the half-court line.
Really important.
Yeah, so here we go. We'll jump center again. Chambliss, Tate, Tevin wins the tap, and Springdale's got the basketball.
Tate got the redo and said, I can't get another one.
Cortland Muldrew with the basketball. First possession for the Dogs. This is Cortland, watched by Jackson Conley,
who I thought would guard him. I mean, the best guard defender against the best guard.
Here's Cortland. He'll pop it back to Zion. Out to Isaiah Seeley. Seeley finds Carson on the wing. Carson going to drive center back to Zion. He'll fire. Three-pointer on the way. Shot rims out. No good. Conley comes away with a rebound. 30 seconds gone here first quarter. Conley with the basketball.
Interesting matchup right there. I mean, Chambliss let Zion shoot that ball.
This is Ferguson with the basketball. Underneath, this is Kingsbury working on Tevin Tate. He'll drive center. Kingsbury cut off. There's Chambliss at the elbow. His shot at rims out. Tevin's got it. So each team with a possession, each team with a missed shot. Springdale's going to race into the front court. Muldrew, nice little crossover. Cortland all the way to the basket. Whistle, foul.
And you're going to see that probably a lot tonight by the Wildcats. They're going to collapse on every drive that Cortland Muldrew makes. I mean, he's had 38. He's had, I think, in the 40s before. They're going to know that, and they're going to try to take him away as much as possible.
Case Chambliss whistled for the foul. That's team foul number 1. Cortland goes to the line, and we've got our first point in the ball game. So Cortland, he'll open the scoring with a free throw. He's an excellent free throw shooter. As well as all of the other things that he does very well. This might be the thing he does best. He'll get both.
Which is saying something, because he does a lot of things.
He does a lot of things really, really well. Jackson Conley with the basketball over to Ferguson, who's picked up by Zion Sanders at midcourt. Ferguson trying to get away. Conley now on the wing. Working off the pick from Kingsbury. Kingsbury down low. This is Chambliss trying to clear a little space against Isaiah Seeley. Turns. His shot high off the glass won't go. Cortland comes away with it.
That's the thing you're missing with Fontenopoulos. Chambliss not a back to the basket kind of big, but Fontenopoulos is, so I wonder how that's going to change when he comes in the ball game.
Zion short on the shot. Kingsbury with a rebound, hands to Ferguson. Here we go again. 90 seconds gone here in the first quarter. 2-0 our score. Conley looking low for Chambliss. Back to Ferguson, he'll drive. Cut off there by Zion. Now Conley. Conley will turn center. And we're going to get a whistle. Who are they going to call it on? Looks like they're going to call it on Carson Tangnes. That'll be his first.
I can see what you mean about defensive specialists and Tangnes. He has done an amazing job on Conley
Yeah,
so far.
he's wiry would be the word we would use. He's long. He's got very, very long arms. Makes passing lanes disappear pretty quickly.
And as I said in the before the game, they're going to be in post play most of the game. They're going to make most of their plays off of Kingsbury or Chambliss or Fontenopoulos feeds.
It's completely different styles here. You mentioned, the low post play. Nice little give and go there. Kingsbury up and in. So Har-Ber's on the board on a little give and go. Kingsbury has his first 2 points, and now with 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale wants to get out and run. Har-Ber wants to slow it down, play that half-court game if they can. Did it to perfection on that one.
And that's what Kingsbury's got to do, because he's not going to back down Tevin Tate.
Here's Cortland, finds Zion in the corner. That's his shot right there, and we'll see why. Zion Sanders hits the 3.
Wasn't successful on the first attempt, but then you said he was a corner specialist.
He's
makes
corner
it known.
specialist. This is Conley. Back to Ferguson. This is Chambliss, watched by Isaiah Sealer. Kingsbury thought about the three, clears a little space. This is Wood. He'll drive baseline. Can't get it to go. Wood comes away with it. Good strong play there by Wood. Down to Chambliss. Now Conley. He'll shoot the three. Rolls in good.
Right now, I mean, everything pretty much falling for both teams. Haven't made many shot attempts, or haven't gotten really many shot attempts, but have made the ones that they've taken. So this is going to be a fun one as we thought.
Jackson Conley, his first basket. Here comes Cortland. He'll pull up at the elbow. His shot rolls in good. So here we go.
Now we're gelling offensively.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of points here tonight. Ferguson across the timeline, cut off by Tevin.
Not if the Wildcats have a say so. They don't want many points on the board tonight.
And now we got a steal. Isaiah with the dunk, and they're going to call him for the travel. Got a little ahead of himself. Got a little, you could see when he got out, you could see his eyes get real big. He just got a little shuffle there.
It's the cartoon one where they go, woo!
Yep. 7-5 our score. Springdale going to go full court here. You know, and that's the thing that Har-Ber's got to be real careful of tonight, is not letting this crowd get into it, because Springdale feeds off that energy. Here's a turnover. Sealy comes away with it. Isaiah going to lead the break. Sealy loses control out of it, out of bounds. Halfway gone here in the first quarter. 7-5 our score. Springdale's turned it over on their last two possessions.
That's Conley defense right there. That's what he does.
This is Conley.
Kingsbury faking all those threes. Might want to take one.
Finds Chambliss. Chambliss has it knocked away, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul.
Pretty late whistle right there, too.
Let's see who they're going to call this on.
I think it was on Tevin Tate.
Was it on Tevin? Okay.
They signaled a 5, and he's the only 5 out there.
Tevin will pick up his first personal. Here's Wood. Ferguson's going to go to the line. I think they're going to get Zion Sanders for the foul. They do.
He's been a very aggressive defender. Sometimes that bites you in the butt a little bit.
That's 3 personal fouls here in the first quarter. 3:31 to go. Ferguson's going to step to the line. He'll shoot 2. 7-5 our score. Ferguson can't get the first. Second shot upcoming. Ferguson can't get either end. And Springdale's going to get the basketball back. Now a little token pressure from Har-Ber.
They do this all the time just to waste time off the shot clock.
Burn a little time off that shot clock. Here's Cortland. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Conley.
And
kind of hit a lull here.
Yeah, and we said this is going to be an offensive battle, but the Wildcats want it to be a defensive battle.
Ball's going to be knocked away by Sealy. Conley recovers. 20 to shoot. This is Kingsbury. Spots up, long three-pointer, good.
Very deep 3 right there by Kingsbury.
So we've got whistles. And I didn't think anybody called a timeout. I'm not sure why both teams were heading to the bench. I think there was a problem with the clock. So, with 2:55 to go, Har-Ber's now got the lead at 8-7.
Fontenopoulos yet to check in for the Wildcats. 2-2-1 little press here.
The zone on Friday night against Bentonville West really bothered Springdale.
Because it slows them down. Makes them play a little bit in the half court, which is not what they want to do. They
12
want to get out.
shoot. Here's Isaiah. Finds Cortland. Cortland. Can't get it to go. Wood comes away with it.
That's what's going to be the Wildcats' main thing tonight is defense, and if they can hold the Bulldogs to limited points, that's going to be a win.
Conley with the spin, up and in. We're going to get a timeout, Springdale, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Public Schools television.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McLarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
10 to go here in the first quarter. Marcus Pormides checked in for Springdale. No changes for Har-Ber. Pormides going to replace Zion Sanders. Now here you go, that little 2-1-2 just to try and waste as much clock as you possibly can here. Seeley breaks the press, and here they come. Isaiah, floater at the line, good.
Can't give that up to Seeley. He's too good of a player to give that kind of shot.
First points of the ball game for Seeley. The lead at 1, 10-9.
I feel like this is Seeley's game, too.
Ferguson with the basketball, finds Chambliss at the top of the key. Back to Kingsbury. Here's Conley working off the pick. Kingsbury's already proven he can shoot from out there, so now they're going to have to come out and get him. Here's Conley. He'll spot up, three-pointer, top of the key, good. Nice shot there by Jackson Conley. He's got 7 here in the first quarter, and the lead's 4.
Not known for his three-point shooting, but he is proving right now that he can do it at a volume for the Wildcats.
They're going to settle into that 2-3 zone. Here's Carson. He'll fire. Three-pointer. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Conley. Way too early in the shot clock to be throwing that shot up.
Definitely not what the Bulldogs were intending on that play.
This is Wood on the drive. His shot swatted away by Tevin Tate. Springdale's got it. Last minute of the first quarter. Cortland Muldrew to Isaiah. Seeley. And we're going to get a whistle. See who they call it on. They're going to call it on Wood. That'll be his first. It's team foul number 2. No, not unlike the girls' game. We haven't had a ton of fouls to this point. Knock wood. 49.1 seconds to go. Springdale will get a fresh 35, and Marcus Pormides will inbound.
Also, unlike the girls' game, there's a lot more scoring.
Cortland will fire. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Chambliss comes down with a rebound, and now Har-Ber with a chance to stretch this lead.
They're going to need as much separation as they can because Springdale's explosive once they get going.
Conley lost control of it, comes back with it. Kingsbury on the drive, finds Chambliss. Now Ferguson, he'll fire. Three-pointer, that's off. Rebound pulled down by Isaiah Seeley. Last 20 in the quarter. Isaiah will lead Springdale into the front court. Seeley with a spin. And I think Isaiah and the ball got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Springdale basketball. 12 seconds on the game clock.
A lot of pressure on Springdale to score right now. Har-Ber's had the momentum. If you score right here, you kind of shift it over to your side.
Yeah, since that call on the travel on Isaiah Seeley, Har-Ber's outscored Springdale 8-2. Cortland Muldrew will inbound. Ten seconds to shoot. And we're going to get an offensive foul.
And, I mean, interesting call right there. I think they called it on Muldrew, kind of pushing off a little bit.
So that's 4 team fouls. Zion Sanders is going to check in. Cortland's going to have a seat.
Not agreeing with that.
And Cortland doesn't like the call, doesn't want to come out, but now they're going to push him back on. And Zion's going to check out. No.
I think Tate.
Yeah, Tevin sat down. I think the foul went on Tevin Tate. Here's Conley. Can't get it to go, and that's how the first quarter's going to end. So our score after 1, Har-Ber 13, Springdale 9. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
We welcome you back to Springdale as we start the second quarter. 13-9 our score. Leading scorer in the first quarter for Har-Ber, Jackson Conley. He wound up with 8 in the first quarter. Cortland Muldrew leading Springdale with 4. And kind of what we expected in the first half. It's physical. It's very emotional.
Yes.
There's some mistakes, kind of mental mistakes, because you're playing in a big-time game. And now I think everything's sort of settled down.
And that's what I mean. There's a lot of youth being played in this game, like we saw in the previous game with the girls. I mean, you've got what do they call them, the super sophomores in Muldrew and Seeley, and then you've got the sophomores of the Wildcats in Hayden Wood and Jackson Conley.
Changes for both teams. For Har-Ber, Bockelman and Myers are going to check in. Fontenopoulos is checked in. They'll be out there with Kingsbury and Jackson Conley. For Springdale, Eden Gazaway's checked in. Marcus Pormidi back in. They're going to show a little pressure here. This is Myers. Bockelman finds Conley. Kingsbury on the wing. Kingsbury drives center. Pass knocked away by Aiden Gazaway. It'll be Har-Ber basketball, 22 to shoot. Just underway here, second quarter. Glad you're with us here on Springdale Public Schools Television. Connor Jenkins alongside. Happy to bring you this one. We'll do it again in about a month and a half.
Yes.
This is Conley. We'll do it over at Har-Ber in about, I think it's about 5 weeks.
And I'm counting down every single day until then.
This is Kingsbury underneath Conley. Conley trying to clear some space. This is Myers back to Jackson Conley. Fired it at the buzzer. Shot clock expires. Good defense there by the Dogs, and Springdale's going to get it. 7:22 to go. So
the pressure in the half court was really the factor behind that. They sped them up really quickly. The Wildcats don't like to go quick. They like to kind of slow into their sets.
Cortland Muldrew ahead to Carson. Carson Tangness. Over to Marcus Pormidi. Pormidi had a huge game against Fayetteville. 13 points in that game. Really hasn't found the shooting touch since then. There's Tangness back to Muldrew. Well, they're looking to post up Isaiah down low. Here he is. Isaiah to Pormidi in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That shot rims out, no good. Fontenopoulos with a rebound.
I think Seeley's more of a decoy in that position, especially against Kingsbury. I don't think he looks to get a hard post-up, but more of a facilitating role in that play.
This is Myers with a basketball. Just checked in. Finds Bockelman. Down to Fontenopoulos. Trying to clear some space. Does. Lost control of it. Was able to still force his way in.
And I talked about it. The impact of Fontenopoulos will be known whether he starts or comes off the bench tonight.
Isaiah Seeley with the spin. The lead goes back to 15 to 11. Kingsbury with the basketball. Zion Sanders will check in at the whistle. This is Bockelman. He had a huge game at Har-Ber last year. Nice takeaway there by Marcus Pormidi, and here comes Springdale. Cortland going to fire long three-pointer. Hits the top of the backboard. And it's going to be Har-Ber basketball. And I'm watching Coach Price. As soon as that shot went up, he did not like the shot selection. But crazy thing is, I mean, it's not a shot that's out of range for Cortland.
I don't know if there's a shot that is out of range for Cortland other than the other side of the court.
5:55 to go here. Har-Ber with a 4-point lead.
He's harassing the ball very well right now defensively as well.
Myers finds Bockelman.
Right now the defense of the Bulldogs is stepping up.
Kingsbury on the backdoor cut to Fontenopoulos. Doubled underneath. Can't get it to go. Isaiah comes away with it. Here comes Springdale. Seeley to Muldrew. Whistle and a foul. So Cortland's going to go to the line. He'll shoot two.
I mean,
is that 30?
That was
Yep,
on
Kingsbury.
Kingsbury.
That's his first. It's team foul number 3. Muldrew will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Gets the first.
Said might be one of his best assets of his game is definitely that free throw shooting. So if you're the Wildcats, you got to know that and not be able to put him there.
Kingsbury's going to take a seat. Second shot from Muldrew rattles around, no good. Fontanopolis comes down with us. Chambliss is checked back in for Har-Ber. It's a 3-point ball game. This is Jake Myers. Bockelman in the corner. Finds Conley. He'll shoot. 3-pointer. Rims out. No good. Bockelman can't come away. Good strong play there by Bockelman. Whistle and a foul. They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to Springdale. Good play there by Bockelman. Smallest guy on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it's what did Mark Twain say? He said, it's not about the size of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in the dog.
3 minutes gone here. Second quarter. Carson Tangnes going to bring it across the timeline. Again, just token pressure here, trying to use up as much of the shot clock as they can. Tangnes spins. Here's Gazaway. He'll fire. 3-pointer on the way. Rims out, no good. Jackson Conley with a rebound.
Right now, the Bulldogs not getting much to fall outside of Muldrew and Seeley.
Bockelman hits the side of the backboard. Carson Tangnes on the defensive end there. Springdale hurries into the front court. Here's Cortland. Cortland drives baseline, pulls up, shot on the way, rolls in good. Cortland Muldrew.
Whew. That's a tight ball game, right? Or a tight play.
And I didn't see what happened down here in the corner, but Springdale's going to get the basketball.
I think he stepped over the line, possibly inbounding the ball. Otherwise, I just have no clue what just happened.
Ferguson and Wood are going to check back in. Springdale trails by 1, 15-14. So I think that's about as big as Har-Ber can go. Fontanopolis, Chambliss, Wood up front in that 2-3 zone.
Make Kingsbury the 1, and that's as far as you can go.
Ferguson and Conley in the backcourt. Here's Sanders to Gazaway. Back to Tangnes. Here's Cortland. That's his shot right there at the U in Bulldogs. He loves that shot.
Oh, about took that one.
Sanders on the give and go. Gazaway out of the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Too strong, no good. Good rebound there by Chambliss. He'll pick up the foul. It's going to go on Cortland. It's going to be 1 on Muldrew. With 4:01 to go, Har-Ber's going to get the basketball back, and you can speak to this better than I can. Is this an offensive lineup? This feels like they're going to try and pound it down low and see if they can get point blank shots.
I think that's more of a Fontanopolis kind of thing. I think that's what Fontanopolis is going to do, especially against a smaller lineup. But I think the Bulldogs are going to adjust and try to double team down low. We'll see what happens.
It's 2 fouls on Zion Sanders. Ferguson hit the floor hard. Cy Bates going to check in.
And I think the Bulldogs have done a great job of harassing the ball so much that it hasn't been able to enter into the post, and that's where the Wildcats need to do a better job of handling the ball and getting it down low.
Cy Bates, an interesting athlete here, 6'4". He's about 245 pounds. Young man can run, and he is not for the faint of heart. He will hit you. There's Fontanopolis.
I think Fontanopolis will too.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun matchup. These two.
People that are not afraid to bang down low.
Conley with the basketball, 15 to shoot. Wood. Ferguson in the corner. He's watched by Gazaway. He'll try and drive baseline. Ferguson, nice dish underneath. Swatted away by Seeley, and here comes Springdale on the run. Isaiah Seeley leads the break. Finds Tangnes. Spots up 3-pointer. That short whistle foul. 3 shots upcoming for Carson Tangnes, and I think they're going to get Fontanopolis. They do.
Yeah, but right there, a little bit of a late call, but at the same time, the right call. As Fontanopolis, one of the golden rules of basketball is don't foul the 3-point shooter, and it happens.
Carson Tangnes steps to the line. No points tonight. First shot on the way, rims out, no good.
The commentator's jinx.
Kingsbury's at the scores table. He'll come in at the next whistle. Second shot from Carson Tangnes, good. Kingsbury checks in. Chambliss will check out.
Now, this is the lineup you were talking about. This is the lineup that will bang down low with you and try to go as much as possible. I think Kingsbury, if he has Seeley on him, will try to go down low as much as possible.
Carson gets 2 out of 3. Springdale gets the lead at 16-15. This is Fontanopolis. He's watched by Cy Bates. Pormides at the scores table. He'll come in at the next whistle. This is Ferguson. His shot, little floater, no good. Offensive foul. Caleb Ferguson's going to get whistled. Coach Deffenbaugh, we were talking about him in the pregame. I mean, just very calm, sitting at the end of the bench. He is a little bit more animated now that we're 3 minutes from halftime.
I thought it was funny at the beginning when you were calling him a little calm, and I played for him my sophomore year until I quit. He's not very calm in practice, I can tell you that.
He's gotten very animated here. Isaiah Seeley's gone out of the ball game. Marcus Pormidi's checked in. Aiden Gazaway with the basketball. He'll drive center, pulls up at the elbow. Shot rims out, no good. This is Wood with the rebound. Finds Kingsbury. Kingsbury on the drive to Conley. He'll let fly. That shot good. Nice shot there, Jackson Conley.
3 for 4 from three-point line. Has done an amazing job of just making those fall tonight. Not known for his three-point shooting. That's why he's getting so many.
18-16 our score. 2:35 to go. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
(18-16) our score, 2:35 to go in the half. Getting about what we expected here. Physical game, low scoring, which I think favors Har-Ber. Springdale would like to get this thing into the 60s if they could, and I don't think we're heading for that.
Not how it's been shaping up.
Muldrew and Pormidi in the backcourt for Springdale. Tangness, Sybates, Aiden Gazaway up front for Har-Ber. It's Conley, Ferguson, Kingsbury, Fontenopoulos, and Wood.
This is the normal starting lineup for the Cats. This is what they started against Bentonville the other night.
Sybates, his first basket in the ball game.
That's another sophomore. I mean, the sophomores on this team can do it all.
2:10 to go. We're tied at 18.
Right now, you got a mismatch down low. Fontenopoulos against Tangness.
Fontenopoulos finds Conley. He's been the story here in the first half. Kingsbury underneath to Fontenopoulos. Fontenopoulos off the glass and in.
See, that's just a mega mismatch right here, as Fontenopoulos is a lot more aggressive offensively when he sees a mismatch.
Here's Bates. Back to Tangness. Isaiah Seeley going to check in. Cy fires, three-pointer on the way. Rims out, no good. Conley with a rebound. Not exactly the shot that Cy Bates specializes in. Here's Kingsbury underneath. Cy Bates overplays. Kingsbury makes him pay.
And right now, Kingsbury, the Wildcats, making him pay with the Seeley minutes off the court. Seeley has not known for his defense, but has been a little bit of a presence down low, and so is Tate. And Tate hasn't been back in the ballgame in a while.
Here's Tangness in the corner to Pormidi. Finds Bates. Bates loses control of the basketball. Kingsbury comes away with it. So Springdale, 3 empty possessions. Har-Ber making him pay. This is Conley. Drives baseline. Conley to Wood. Now Ferguson whips it around to Kingsbury. Kingsbury on the drive underneath Fontenopoulos. Gets it to go. Springdale really playing poorly on defense here.
And they started off the quarter amazingly on defense, and now they have just been slacking down low.
To Cy Bates. Cy.
Very physical game so far.
Har-Ber's going to come away with it. This is Hayden Wood with the basketball. Now last 30 here. It's about a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Har-Ber with a chance really here to stretch this lead. This is their largest lead of the night. It's 6. Here's Kingsbury. Kingsbury going to drive. Left-handed shot won't go, and a blocking foul on Marcus Pormidi. It's team foul number 7. Kingsbury's going to go to the line with 9.2 to go, and Har-Ber here in the last 2:35 has just outplayed Springdale.
And I mean, Pormidi right there, he was set, but at the same time, how he caught his body was not a charge.
First free throw for Kingsbury. Rims out, no good. Seeley's going to check in. Case Chambliss going to check in for Har-Ber.
The free throw shooting for the Wildcats this year has not been the best that it's been. I mean, I think most of them hover around 50% to 60%. it's not as good as it has been in the past.
Second shot upcoming for Nate Kingsbury. Rolls in good. Kingsbury's got 8. Wood's going to check in.
Now this is the biggest lineup you can possibly get on the court for the Wildcats.
Cortland Muldrew to inbound. Springdale going to have to hurry here. Here's Muldrew across the timeline. Nearly loses control of it. Cortland, step back, three-pointer at the buzzer. That's good! Cortland Muldrew hits the 3, and that's how the first half will end. As we go to the break, Har-Ber leads 25-21. Connor and I will be back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quacka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Har-Ber Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Har-Ber's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Play Maxey NWA and playmaxeynwa.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harp's. Hometown Fresh.
Welcome back to Springdale. We're getting ready to start the second half here. Connor Jenkins, Zach Arns. Glad to bring it to you here from Bulldog Gymnasium on the campus of Springdale High School and Springdale Public Schools Television. 12-12 in the second quarter. We're kind of right back where we started at the end of the first quarter. 13-9 after one. 25-21. Cortland Muldrew hits a big three to end the first half. And the story of the game to me has been Jackson Conley from outside.
Oh, definitely. And the reason it's such a story is it's not normally his thing. He's normally a slasher, defensive kind of player that creates off the transition, but has been way more prominent in the half court, which is just kind of out of nowhere. But at the same time, what do you expect from a star player that's playing against this big of a rival?
He's in double digits. He's got 11. Fontenopoulos has 6 and limited. I mean, he came in at the start of the second quarter. He scored all 6 of his points in the second quarter. That's 4. Kingsbury, Nate Kingsbury has 8 for Har-Ber. For Springdale, leader of the pack, 6, 8, 10. Cortland Muldrew has 10. Isaiah Seeley, he's been held in check. He's got 4. Tangnes with 2. Cy Bates with 2. Zion Sanders with 3. Story for Springdale has been foul trouble. Tevin Tate with 2. Zion Sanders with 2. Nobody for Har-Ber has more than 1. So as they come out of the break, it'll be Ferguson, Wood. It's like Jackson Conley, Fontenopoulos, and Kingsbury. For Springdale, it'll be Zion Sanders, Carson Tangnes, Cortland Muldrew, Isaiah Seeley, and Tevin Tate, the original starting 5 for the Bulldogs. Har-Ber's going to get the basketball first. 4-point ball game. Glad you're with us. Glad we can bring it to you. Now, Springdale is off on Friday. Where are you guys on Friday?
We are at Fayetteville.
There you go.
Yes.
Get ready for some heavy cheating going on down there as you get ready to go play the Purple Dogs. Second half underway.
I'm ready to play them. It's going to be a fun matchup boys-wise as well. They got Ornette Gaines, who's a monster.
This is Conley on the block. Back to Wood. Wood passes up the open 3. Now he's in the lane. Nice dump to Fontenopoulos for the 2.
And that's what the Wildcats do very well, whether it's Conley, Wood, or Ferguson, of dumping the ball down and knowing where their scoring is going to come from, which is the blocks.
30 seconds gone here in the third quarter. 6-point ball game. There's Zion Sanders. He'll drive center, finds Tangnes. Tangnes looking for Tate down low. Now they'll get it to him. Tevin. Nice play. And they're going to say offensive foul on Tevin Tate. If my math is right, that's 3. Now, I am not the official scorer. I want to be very clear on that.
Yes.
I am not the official scorer.
You still do a way better job of me than at stats, because I can still not figure that out in 3 years of doing it.
Kingsbury into the front court, hands to Wood, back to Ferguson. Springdale turns it over on their first possession. This is Ferguson. Now Kingsbury to Wood. Wood again. Won't pull the trigger on the open 3.
And he's
Kingsbury
known for it.
To Conley. Conley finds Wood on the backdoor cut. Shot won't go. It's batted around. Fontenopoulos tracks it down. Here's Kingsbury. Har-Ber just out hustling Springdale right now. Fontenopoulos, his shot no good. Nice play there by Carson defensively, and Springdale's got it.
And right there, Fontenopoulos, the effort plays. That's what he brings to the court. He's the glue man for the Wildcats.
Tangnes fires 3. And for the second time tonight, Carson Tangnes is going to go to the line, and he will shoot 3. Hit 2 out of 3 the first time.
And Coach Deffenbaugh, you said he'd get a little animated. He turned around and got real animated on that one.
I underestimated Coach Deffenbaugh. He was very calm during the pregame, but he is up and at him right now. Carson, first free throw good.
You want to talk about an aggressive offense, aggressive defense by the Wildcats, more aggressive coaching-wise than anything.
Carson now 3 points in the ball game, all at the line. Second free throw on the way is good.
Like we said in that girls' game, it's a game of runs in it. I mean, whoever makes this run, Wildcats can put it a little farther away. Bulldogs can come right back into it.
So Tangnes gets all 3, cuts the lead down to 4, 27-23. 90 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Ferguson finds Kingsbury. Springdale quick to trap him. Now Ferguson to Kingsbury in the corner. Kingsbury to Wood. He'll fire. 3-pointer out of the corner. Good. Hayden Wood gets his first points in the ball game.
His first, I think, shot attempt of the ball game, too.
Yes, it was. The lead goes back to 6 at 34-20, and now we've got whistles.
I don't think the shot clock
I don't think it did either.
They've had a lot of malfunctions with the shot clock tonight.
So they'll inbound near side. 6:11 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, they put it to 30. giving it to Muldrew.
Here's Tate, the elbow, hands to Seeley. Spots up, three-pointer on the way. That's short.
The Wildcats have been very lucky that Seeley's
he's been out of sync here the last couple of games. Had a good night against Fayetteville. And Isaiah just struggling from the field right now. This is Fontanopolis. Tangness comes away with it. And we're going to get a whistle. I think Carson may have baited the referee into that one.
I think without a doubt, considering that when when the call was made.
As soon as the whistle was blown, Carson just kind of walked away.
And then had the most evil smile of all time on his face as well.
Here's Tevin Tate at the elbow. Hands to Cortland. Cortland cut off by Fontanopolis. Back to Zion Sanders. Here's Tangness. He'll fire. Three-pointer on the way. That's short. Springdale just can't buy a basket right now from the field.
And they've had a lot of attempts as well.
Open looks, just can't knock them down.
Exactly. The they've gotten very, very good looks with Seeley's three as well as Tangness's three, and they just have not been able to get it to fall.
Har-Ber looking to get their largest lead of the ball game at 8. Here's Conley, near steal. Ferguson saves it for Har-Ber. He's picked up by Zion Sanders underneath the Fontanopolis. Fontanopolis nearly lost control of it. He finds Conley. Conley underneath. Kingsbury can't save it. Cortland Muldrew on the look at that. Nice play there by Fontanopolis. You're right about him. He's hustle points.
Yes.
It's not always pretty. Conley's shot's no good. Tangness with a rebound. It's not always pretty with Fontanopolis, but it is, it's just hustle points.
Yes, 100%. That's what he does.
Here's Seeley, and we'll get a whistle. We're going to get Conley, and he's picked up 2 quick ones here in the third quarter. In this game, you can feel it starting to get a little chippy.
If it couldn't get more chippy, it's getting a little bit more. The refs have let them play very physical basketball so far, and that's leading to a chippy ball game.
Keegan Lehman's going to check in for Har-Ber. Springdale to inbound underneath the basket. Carson Tangness will do the honors. He'll find Isaiah Seeley. Just 4 points tonight for Seeley. Seeley draws contact. Can't get that shot to go. Kingsbury comes down with it. Near steal by Carson Tangness. Ferguson racing into the front court. Finds Fontanopolis. This is Lehman. Back to Kingsbury. He'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong, no good. Tevin Tate pulls it down, and here comes Springdale on the run. No, they're going to wait. And we're going to get a technical foul on Fontanopolis.
He was asking for that over-the-back call on Tevin Tate.
Yeah, and again, I just mentioned, it's getting kind of chippy, and you can see it. Cortland's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot the technical. But the one thing you can't do is turn around to the ref and say something.
And we don't even know what he said, too, so it could have been a lot more chippier than we wanted to expect.
Cortland gets the first. His first points here in the second half.
Like you said earlier, very efficient from the line. Hasn't missed one yet.
Second shot upcoming for Cortland Muldrew is good. And Har-Ber's played a composed game. They played very well. The last thing you want to do is give the home crowd and this team, the Springdale team, a chance to kind of get energized here. They've done a great job suppressing that most of the night.
Been very methodical in what they've been doing.
Surgical, in a way.
Surgical Sam, like pulling that little thing out right now.
Here's Tangness. Tangness finds Seeley. Seeley to Sanders. Sanders drives center. Back to Tangness. Now Muldrew. 20 to shoot. Muldrew fires. Long three-pointer. That's short. Coach Price didn't like that shot at all. Springdale really, as a team, no feel from the outside tonight.
And you can chalk that up a little bit with Muldrew to inexperience. He's only a sophomore, so the shot selection is going to come with age.
Here's Wood. He'll drive baseline. Wood finds Lehman in the corner. He fires three-pointer out of the corners. No good. Cortland tracks it down. Here comes Springdale on the run. Springdale, this is something they haven't been able to do much today, is run and on the fast break. They just haven't been able to get loose. Here's Muldrew, baseline, fall away, shot good. Cortland's starting to feel it.
Ooh, that is a tight shot.
2-point ball game, 30-28, 3:15 to go. This is Wood, couldn't control the pass. Back to Chambliss. Now Kingsbury, long three-pointer. Kingsbury can't get it to go. Finds the hands of Lehman. Over to Wood, his shot. That's no good. Tevin Tate with a rebound. Springdale with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Tate made sure he got that rebound
very
right there.
quickly, Jackson Conley up off the bench. Here comes Cortland. Muldrew pulls up, elevates, shot good. Cortland Muldrew has taken over here in the third quarter, and we got a timeout, Har-Ber. 2:49 to go in the third quarter. We are tied at 30. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Welcome to McLarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McLarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McLarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McLarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McLartyDaniel.com.
2:49 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson Conley's checked back in for Har-Ber. Cortland Muldrew has been the story here in the third quarter. He's got 16 points in the ball game. He has single-handedly brought Springdale back here, 6 in the quarter. And you were talking about it. I mean, he's just feeling it now.
Oh yeah,
we're going to see Cortland throw up as many shots as he possibly can here.
Especially his ability to get to his spots and then rise above. His release point is so high that a defender can't really do much.
Aiden Gazaway's checked in for Springdale. This is Ferguson working on Zion Sanders. Ferguson to Chambliss. Ball's knocked away. Gazaway nearly comes away with it. Kingsbury secures it for Har-Ber. Here's Chambliss on the baseline. He'll turn center. Chambliss. His shot swatted away by Tevin Tate. Finds Chambliss. Nice look underneath Kingsbury for the easy 2.
And that's how the Wildcats have scored pretty much exclusively tonight. Haven't done it from the three-point range, but have done it from the blocks. And that's how they're going to have to score if they want to put this ball game away.
2-point ball game. Har-Ber leads. Here's Tangnes back to Muldrew. They're going to pack it into that 2-3 zone. Gave Springdale so much trouble in the first half. Here's Tangnes.
Right now with Muldrew, though, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a shot from that range.
He's going to clear it out here. Ball's knocked away by Conley nicely. Conley goes up for the easy 2. His first points of the second half. It's a 4-point ball game. Springdale real sloppy with the basketball. Here's Aiden Gazaway. His 3 hits the front of the rim, no good. Coach Price hated that shot. And he just threw his arms up as soon as it went up. And with 90 seconds to go, Springdale, 2 bad possessions, and Har-Ber's taking advantage.
Har-Ber is definitely taking advantage. Just scoring the ball in transition and being able to score in the half court has been their recipe tonight.
Here's Wood out of the corner. His shot, that's no good. Nice rebound there by Chambliss. Swatted away by Gazaway, but they're going to get him for the foul. It's going to be Aiden's first. Chambliss is going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. With 1:15 to go, Har-Ber can get that 6-point lead back that they had here early in the third quarter.
And this is something that's improving a lot for the Wildcats is Chambliss. He's playing a bigger role with Fontenopoulos, giving him some spot minutes and letting the Wildcats breathe a little bit without Font.
First shot's no good. Isaiah Sealy up off the bench for Springdale. He's going to come in. Tevin Tate's going to take a seat.
They went with a smaller lineup again to see if they can break the 2-3 zone with some shooting, but at the same time, if you're the Wildcats, you see that as more of an advantage than a disadvantage offensively.
Second shot from Chambliss is good. His first point tonight, and it's a 5-point lead at 35-30. 1:15 to go, and we're going to get whistles.
And the shot clock didn't start. Well, it shouldn't have started,
It shouldn't have started, yeah. He never touched the basketball.
So I don't know what the confusion is because the clock shouldn't have started and the shot clock shouldn't have started.
Yeah. I think he realizes his mistake now. And all right, so it'll be Springdale basketball. And now the shot clock and the game clock start. So here we go. Springdale hasn't been able to throw it in the ocean much today. Here's Isaiah at the foul line. Finds Gazaway in the corner, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So another Springdale turnover. Har-Ber gets it here with 1:04 to go.
You know what's scary about this team right now, though, for Springdale is this is going to be a revelation for years to come. Sophomores all over the place that are just amazing. So Springdale Bulldogs aren't going away soon.
This is Conley on the wing. Now Wood in the corner, tries to lob underneath the Chambliss. Ball swatted away by Sealy. Springdale's got it. Isaiah Sealy quiet night for him. He's going to go all the way to the rack, basket, and the foul. Isaiah Seeley is going to go to the line. The basket's good. I believe they're going to call Conley for the foul. If so, that's 3. And again, I'm not the official score, so don't ask me tomorrow. Isaiah Seeley will go to the line to try the and 1. Shot's no good, and the lead stays at 3 here.
I think they did call it on Conley because I think Coach Steffenbaugh was very frustrated with it.
I think you're right on that one. Ferguson into the front court, working on Zion Sanders. He's going to drive baseline, cut off. Kingsbury up and in.
That's a very good move, creating enough space with the body to get it to the left hand.
5-point lead here, last 20 seconds in the third quarter.
And if you look at the records, it's pretty even. This game is as even as it could get coming in statistically, and it's a fun one.
5 seconds on the game clock. Here's Cortland. Steps back, floats, elevates, shots no good. Seeley with the rebound. And that's how the quarter's going to end. 3 quarters are in the books. Connor and I will be right back. Har-Ber leads 37-32. You're watching Springdale Public Schools television.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
We get ready to start the fourth quarter. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Barnes. And I think we got what we expected. Physical, low scoring, emotional. There's been a lot of ebbs and flows to this game. Har-Ber's done a nice job slowing everything down, keeping Springdale from getting out on the run, which is what they like to do.
Exactly.
It's been very precise on Coach Steffenbaugh's part.
It has been. And when I was talking to someone earlier, and they said Coach Steffenbaugh is going to have to put up a coaching game of his life to stop these Bulldogs, who are very explosive offensively. And he's done an amazing job tonight coaching and slowing down the ball game immensely here for the Wildcats.
Jackson Conley, Caleb Ferguson, they'll be in the backcourt. It'll be Kingsbury Chambliss and Hayden Wood up front for Springdale. Muldrew, Tangness, Seeley, Zion Sanders, Tevin Tate, the original starting 5 for the Bulldogs. So here we go. As Connor mentioned in the first half, these 2 games last year, both here and at Har-Ber, one on buzzer beaters.
Yes, and it looks like we might be going towards that.
We're heading towards it, and Springdale's going to have to figure some things out here. They have not shot the ball well. This is 3 games in a row. They just have not shot it particularly well. Here's Isaiah Seeley down to Tevin Tate, clears a little space, whistle and a foul. Hayden Wood's going to get whistled for the foul on that. That's going to be 2 on him.
And that was a great heads-up play by Wood, making sure that Conley didn't pick up the foul and just saying, hey, I did it.
Of all these guys on the floor, this is the guy, if you're Har-Ber, that you want at the line. Tevin's a good free throw shooter, had some struggles. He gets the first.
But of all the people, like you said, is probably the best.
Second shot upcoming. 7:43 to go in the ball game. And Tevin knocks both down.
Proved us both wrong.
Yeah, he did. 2 baskets for Tevin Tate. And it's a 3-point ball game at 37-34. One thing I've been real impressed with Har-Ber here is Springdale loves to get out and run, and they feed off of that thing. Har-Ber's been able to shut that down completely. I can't think, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't think of any fast break points that Springdale's had. Everything's had to come in the half-court game.
Very, very rare. Even they had a fast break, and they weren't used to it, so they kind of pulled it out. They are not scoring in the fast break.
Sanders to Tate. Tate working on Kingsbury. That basket won't go. Carson Tangness comes away with it for Springdale, and we get a traveling call. Now we've got a
one
discussion.
Foul call,
yeah.
1 foul call, 1 traveling call.
Oh, this is going to be huge. Hayden Wood gets called for the foul before the travel. That's 3 on Wood. That's going to send Tangness to the line. Har-Ber now in the 1-and-1. Springdale with just 2 fouls here in the second half, so Springdale going to be shooting on all fouls from this point forward. Carson Tangness, 5 for 6 from the line tonight. And make him 6 for 7.
Free throw is going to play a massive role in this ball game going down the stretch.
Carson with 6 points tonight, all at the line. Second shot upcoming. is good. 1 point ball game. Wood comes across the timeline. He's picked up by Tangnes. This is Case Chambliss.
Right now, Conley got to do something offensively.
Conley working on Isaiah Sealy. I think that's going to go on Isaiah.
I think
it
so
does,
too.
yes. That's Sealy's first. It's going to send Conley to the line. He'll shoot 2. 6:56 to go in the ball game.
See Fontenopoulos coming in, and I expect him probably to finish out the ball game. Coach Deffenbaugh doesn't really go far into his bench.
Conley can't get it to go. Fontenopoulos, like you said, going to check in here. Chambliss will sit.
Coach Price signaling to the student section, let's get up and let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun here. 6:56. Conley can't hit either end of it. It's a 1 point ball game. Springdale with a chance to take the lead here, something that they have not had almost all night. Nice play by Caleb Ferguson to knock it away. This is Hayden Wood into the front court. Back to Ferguson. This is Fontenopoulos. Fontenopoulos to Ferguson. Kingsbury picked up his dribble, maybe a little earlier than he wanted to. Here's Fontenopoulos.
I don't think he did it by choice for sure. The
Ferguson
defense
drives baseline. Nice dish to Fontenopoulos. Shot swatted away by Sealy. Fontenopoulos comes away with it. 6 on the shot clock. Ferguson, 3 seconds. Kingsbury, 2 seconds. 1 second. And they're going to get a foul on Isaiah Sealy. Kingsbury's going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Isaiah knows it.
And actually, I think it might be 3. I think he was in 3-point range.
Yeah, it should be 3.
And, I mean, right there, I don't know about that call, but the desperate heave by Kingsbury, I guess,
if you're Sealy, you got to know better.
I mean, that's very true.
I mean, with 1 second on the clock, you let him throw it up. He didn't have his feet set. You just got to have a little better awareness there.
Yeah, for Kingsbury to make that, that's going to be a very unusual shot to make for Kingsbury.
First shot for Kingsbury on the way is good.
Kingsbury shoots around 50%.
Somebody circle that play, because that's one that, if Har-Ber goes on to win the ball game, you're going to look back at that and say this could be a big moment.
This very much could be, especially the separation that it's creating.
Kingsbury gets the second.
This could create a 4-point ball game out of nowhere.
Third shot upcoming for Nate Kingsbury. Rolls in good, so he gets all 3. And again, circle that. As Har-Ber goes up by 4 at 40-36.
That's very unusual. He shoots around 50% from the free throw line, but, I mean, clutch moments from a clutch player.
Muldrew. Cortland steps back. 3-pointer on the way. Good. Cortland Muldrew. And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 5:53 to go in the ball game. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
5:53 to go in the ball game. 1 point game. I was just doing, adding some things up. Cortland Muldrew, he's the leading scorer for Springdale tonight. He's got 19. Let's give a lot of credit to Nate Kingsbury. It's not always pretty, but when it goes through, you don't really care. He's got 15 tonight, and he's been very active around the basket. He and Fontenopoulos together, that's a very good inside duo.
Oh, yeah, and I think probably the best front court in the league in the 6A West for sure, because they're just so aggressive and make you accountable, and that opens up 3-point shooters.
No changes for Har-Ber. Springdale going to send out the original starting 5, so 5:53 to go in the ball game. We figured it was going to be tight, and it has lived up to expectations.
When does it not? I mean,
very rarely do these games get out of control.
Very rarely.
Hayden Wood comes across the timeline. He'll hand to Ferguson. Ferguson now Fontenopoulos. Down low to Kingsbury. Kingsbury, a little hook shot. That won't go. Tevin Tate with a rebound.
Ooh, had a very good mismatch down low against Tangnes.
Yeah, they do. Tangnes, a good defender, but more of a wing defender. Sealy fires a three. That shot halfway down won't go. Hayden Wood comes away with it.
Well, that could have been the game shot right there. Could have circled that play.
Here's Kingsbury down to Fontanopoulos. Fontanopoulos, he'll back out, back to Hayden Wood. 20 to shoot for the Wildcats. Kingsbury. Kingsbury has it taken away, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow. They're going to call Tangnes for the foul.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Jump ball got a little bit into it. Would have favored the Wildcats no matter what, so.
It's a non-shooting foul. That's team foul number 5 on Springdale.
That could come bite them in the butt later when they do get Wildcats in the one-on-one situation.
Har-Ber gets the fresh 35. Here's Kingsbury again. Drops to Fontanopoulos. Collision underneath with Tevin Tate. That won't go. That's going to be Har-Ber basketball. 34 on the shot clock. 4:56 to go in the ballgame. That was two big trains colliding underneath.
Oh, yes.
Fontanopoulos and Tevin Tate. That's about 350 pounds under there just running into each other. Here's Conley. Conley. Too strong, no good. 5 players go up for it. Conley comes away with it.
A major play right there by Conley.
And we're going to get a timeout. Har-Ber with 4:45 to go. 42-39 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale
and a
Public
technical
School.
foul.
Who'd they call it on?
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number.
So we're going to come back from the commercial break early. Now, you saw it, I didn't. They called a technical foul on Cortland Muldrew.
Yes, he was walking to the bench and mouthing at the team and the referee.
And can't do that.
Right there, that's going to send Kingsbury after the that's going to send someone to the line. I mean, that could be a circle play right there, too.
Yeah, again, just not smart at this point in the game for Cortland to be saying anything to anybody.
Exactly, especially to a referee that's already called a technical in the game on Fontanopoulos. So, they're not going to be the best crew.
I mean, this is 2 shots in the ball. And this is something that Springdale's kind of fought all year, is this emotional edge that they play with. Sometimes it gets out of control, as it did Bentonville West for 3 quarters up there until they settled down.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, that can give you an edge, like you said, and can give you a positive edge where you play with a lot more heart, but it can also give you this negative edge that we're seeing right now with the technical fouls.
So out of the timeout, we'll see who's going to shoot the technicals. It's probably they're going to send Kingsbury to the line. Now, again, 2 shots plus the ball.
Which is very detrimental at this point of the game. 4:45 left to play, and you're giving Kingsbury 2 opportunities for points and then the ball.
So Kingsbury, who hit 3 just a moment ago, steps to the line. He'll get 2. First shot rims out, no good.
Whew. Springdale got a little lucky on that one.
Second shot for Kingsbury, no good. Now Har-Ber's going to get possession of the basketball. There's 4:45 to go.
Even though Muldrew got the foul, he's not paying as much as he would have.
Yeah,
free throws
Springdale catches a break there. No changes as far as personnel for either team.
Interesting adjustment by Coach Price to put Tangnes on Kingsbury. It's going to be an interesting matchup to see develop.
This is Conley. Conley drives center, spins, left-handed shot. Nice play there, Jackson Conley.
That's what the technical foul gives the Wildcats. Gives them an extra possession to get going on their momentum.
5-point ball game. Isaiah Sealy with the basketball. He's been real quiet tonight. Har-Ber's done a nice job on him. There's Zion Sanders.
2-3 zone.
Cortland, back to the zone. Going to make Springdale shoot him out of it. Isaiah at the elbow, lob underneath Tevin Tate, easy 2.
That's a good adjustment against the zone. Tevin Tate doing a great job of finding the holes within it and scoring out of it.
3-point ball game, 44-41, halfway home here in the 4th quarter. This is Ferguson, nearly lost control of it. He'll hand back to Conley. Conley's been the story here, was in the first half. This is Fontanopoulos, tries a little up and under. Conley, left-handed shot, good.
That left
Springdale
side
doing
has
a
been
terrible
nice.
job in their interior defense. They are just not picking anybody up, any of these cutters.
Especially Conley. Conley has gotten 3 left-handed layups on the same side.
Meaty going to check in at the whistle. Springdale's just struggled defensively. This is something that happened up at Bentonville West. Kept getting beat on backdoor cuts. Here's Tate to Sanders. Whistle and a foul. They're going to call Tevin Tate for the charge. And Springdale just coming unraveled right now.
And the Wildcats taking full advantage. Some teams, when they crack down, they don't capitalize. But right now, the Wildcats doing the exact opposite and capitalizing.
Zion Sanders is going to take a seat. Marcus Pormidi is going to come in.
For some ball pressure.
3:25 to go. And we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. Coach Steffenbaugh not pleased. 3:18 to go in the ballgame. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Public Schools Television.
It's Smoothie King time.
.318 to go in the ballgame. It's a 5-point Har-Ber lead. They'll have possession of the basketball with 27 seconds on the shot clock. And, in an environment like this, Har-Ber's kept their composure. Springdale is not. Springdale has thrown up shots early in the shot clock from distance, things that, you do in the backyard. They haven't taken advantage of some of the athletic advantages that they have. Har-Ber has stayed with their game plan, and they have beaten them consistently on backdoor cuts.
And I think that's some veteran leadership.
Yeah.
You got Kingsbury, Fontenopoulos, and Ferguson, all seniors on the court with 2 sophomores. And Kingsbury and Fontenopoulos, 2-year players. So they've got the experience to go with the play.
This is Conley to Ferguson. He'll put up the 3. That shot's no good. Tevin's going to pull it down.
Ferguson has not been able to connect from 3 tonight.
Here's Seeley to Tate. Back to Pormidi. Now Tang. And Springdale's going to have to reset with 2:45 to go.
Seeley almost afraid to shoot at this point as he's playing.
Really had a tough night tonight. Muldrew drives baseline, finds Pormidi to Seeley. He'll pull the trigger on the 3. That shot's good.
He heard us.
Isaiah Seeley with the 3-point basket, and we've got a 2-point game at 46-44.
I think he heard us. I think he has an earpiece in and is listening because he said, I'm not slow.
2:25 to go. Ferguson across the timeline.
Here we are. Here's the student section.
This is what we expected.
Oh, the
15
post.
to shoot.
Down low for Kingsbury with the mismatch.
This is Conley. Back to Kingsbury. No, they'll hand it to Woods. 5 to shoot. Here's Fontenopoulos. Fontenopoulos with the spin. Shot good. Nice play there by Fontenopoulos.
Wow.
And with 1:55 to go, Har-Ber leads by 4 at 48-44.
Fontenopoulos, especially against a force like Tevin Tate, amazing move.
Here's Seeley. Seeley. Shot's no good. Whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Hayden Wood. That's 4 on Wood. Seeley's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
See Seeley a lot more aggressive, trying to make Har-Ber a little more true on the defensive end, especially guarding him. And that might open up a little bit more for Muldrew as well because the focus has been on Muldrew tonight.
Isaiah Seeley will shoot 2. First free throw on the way good.
This is where he's coming alive right now, and the Wildcats got to be a little bit afraid. They have the ball game right now with 3-point lead, but Seeley can erase that like this.
Seeley now with 10 in the ball game. Second shot upcoming. Rolls in good.
It's already a 2-point ball game again.
Key word now is efficiency.
No empty possessions.
No empty possessions. Across the timeline is Ferguson. Ferguson going to drive baseline to Fontenopoulos. This is Wood. Back to Kingsbury, top of the key. Kingsbury drives to now Fontenopoulos. Now knocked away by Tevin Tate. Nice play there by Tevin Tate. 9 to shoot. 1:18 in the game.
That's the Wildcats' focus right now, is trying to absorb that mismatch, but the defense of the Bulldogs has stepped it up with the ball harassment and has not been able to entry.
Ferguson to inbound, finds Wood. This is Kingsbury. Kingsbury, fadeaway jumper. Off the glass, no good. Cortland's got it. Here comes Springdale on the run. Springdale. Seeley, bounce pass. Oh my goodness! Isaiah Seeley with the dunk and the foul. Isaiah Seeley went high, got the dunk and the foul on Kingsbury. If my math is right, that's 3 on Kingsbury. And now Springdale with a chance to take the lead with 1:02 to go.
When Seeley was quiet a few seconds ago, and now here he is. He has shown up in the building, folks.
Seeley gets the free throw. Springdale leads by 1.
That's a play to circle right there.
Yes, it is. That's one of those plays you put on your huddle tape. 55 to go in the ball game. Har-Ber. This is one of those you got to compartmentalize, settle down, get the best shot possible. Underneath to Kingsbury. Kingsbury finds Wood. Back to Conley. He'll shoot the 3. That shot rims out, no good. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Tangness. Fontenopoulos is going to go to the line.
And Fontenopoulos, one of the statistically worst free throw shooters for the Wildcats. So if you're going to foul someone, it's probably him.
So answer this for me. It's 39.4 to go in the game. Why are you backing your starters out, not fighting for the offensive rebound?
Because he got Tevin Tate down low. I don't know.
Fontenopoulos, first free throw on the way. Rims out, no good. Springdale's got it. 38 seconds to go in the game. 30 on the shot clock. Springdale going to have to hurry across the timeline. They do. It's Pourmiti. Back to Muldrew. Har-Ber doesn't have to foul.
The shot clock will allow them to get another possession.
Seeley to Tangness. Back to Seeley. 12 to shoot for Springdale. Cortland dribbles out of it. Cortland with 4. Cortland Muldrew hits the 3! Oh my God! Cortland Muldrew with a 3-point basket with 2.5 seconds to go.
Wow. Circled the play. Circle it
hang on, we got whistles.
Because the clock kept running. I think they're going to call the whistle and get the clock back to I think about 4 seconds probably.
Something like that. Cortland Muldrew. Wow. Woo. Yeah, they're going to put 6.4 seconds back on the clock. So Springdale with a 4-point lead.
Wow.
This is Ferguson racing into the front court. We're going to get a timeout with 3.7 seconds to go.
I can't even hear myself think right now.
I'm going to give Har-Ber a ton of credit here. There are very few teams that have been able to frustrate this group the way they have tonight. I would give Cortland that shot every single time.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. They played perfect defense. Cortland just hits the shot to give them a 4-point lead. Har-Ber's got to get a quick 2 and a foul.
Oh, yes. Or at the same time, Coach Effenbaugh, you never know. You could go for the quick 2, or you could go for a 3.
And the way we've been fouling behind the arc, both sides. We've seen it 3 times tonight. If you're Coach Price, your standard mantra is just put your hands up, don't move.
The question I want to ask you is, as we've seen it tonight, who do you think takes this shot? Who gets the ball?
If I'm Coach Effenbaugh, I'm drawing something up for 4. It's going to Jackson Conley. He's been your most aggressive, best player tonight.
Yes.
Unless you can get something under the basket.
For Kingsbury down
Kingsbury
low
or Fontenopoulos, you can run them off, rub them off a pick and get something cheap and easy underneath where a second and a half comes off and you have to make Springdale inbound the ball.
That'd be a better play, but at the same time.
Now they're going to inbound at the scorer's table.
And they got a box set down low, so it looks like it might be a 3.
Yeah, you're gonna pull out for a 3, and if you're Springdale here, give them the 3.
Oh yeah.
I think
no
Coach
fouls. Price is asking for that probably.
So here we go, and there's Conley. Conley gets the 3 away. Shot's no good, and Springdale's gonna get out of here with the victory. I want to tell you something. This is one of the best basketball games I've done in a long time. Two teams that fought their guts out, played as hard as they could. Either team could have won tonight. And like I said, Har-Ber played perfect defense. Cortland just hit the shot.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else you can say other than some clutch plays. The dunk of the century right there by Isaiah Sealy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a better dunk in NBA play. I mean,
that was
it was an amazing.
It was one of those moments. I was kind of watching him, and I was watching Cortland and the veterans on that team. It was one of those come together moments.
Yes.
And this is something the Springdale's been sort of disjointed and out of sync for about a month. This is one of those things that could get them back together.
And we were talking the entire time, and I feel like Sealy heard us because we said he hadn't had a good game.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, he said, "Let me change that," and turned it on in the fourth quarter, especially within the last 3 to 4 minutes, and just went to work. And I think that's what really propelled the Springdale Bulldogs to the win.
Yeah, we're going to be lucky if we get another game like this when we go over to your place in about 5 weeks.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Tonight's final scores, if you missed it, the girls, Har-Ber girls beat Springdale tonight 69-47. Springdale boys win tonight 52-48. Man, I enjoyed it. Let's do it again.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely. For Connor Jenkins and our entire Springdale Public Schools television team, it has been our pleasure to bring this to you tonight. Looking forward to doing it again. You guys are on Friday at Fayetteville. We're off on Friday, and then we'll reconvene on the Bulldog Sports Network next Tuesday. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did. Good night, everyone.